I forgot. Oh, I let my subscription to Dionne Warwick's Psychic Friends Network expire. That's the
How
problem.
could you?
It
Jeez.
was.
Cruelty.
I think actually the problem was is that they were off the air now. They were just gone. They had become defunct.
I keep threatening to buy a recording device and keep it to myself. The only problem
But your
is I
phone is.
think it. Yeah, well, it's true. True.
I hear somebody's puppy crying.
That would be mine.
Oh,
She is vocal and annoying. She's almost 2 years old, and she still doesn't know the routine around here.
Vocal and annoying? That doesn't sound relatable.
our our new puppy. We're working on potty training him, and if he goes to the bathroom like in the house, we yell at him, and he barks at us like yelling. He's talking back to us when we yell at him. It's ridiculous.
That sounds like a Connie. That
Yeah.
sounds like one of ours.
Well, I don't know. In the last session, Esme bit me. I just realized afterwards it's because she wanted to go outside because she's an indoor-outdoor cat. But every so often she likes to go out, and
And you were ignoring her.
yeah. I'm just playing the game with you guys because and obviously she reminded me who's really in charge in this house.
Yeah. Yes. Yep. We know our pecking order.
Yeah, she's the queen. I'm just the servant here.
That's right. Keep that in mind.
I bring her the foods. I bring her the snacks.
I'm going to be reincarnated as a dog that's owned by my wife, so I have like the best life ever.
Look, all I know is, if Kirkland ever gets rid of their, cat food that they brand for Costco, there, I'd be like, God, I don't know. I just go crazy because I think it's like the only stuff she eats. So
My wife cooks food for our dogs like every 2 or 3 days. She makes homemade
Oh,
food for them
wow.
because she's afraid to buy food from the store.
Spoiled dogs.
Super spoiled.
Can she come in to do that for me? But like people food? That would be great. 'Cause-
People food, not so much. But dogs, hell yeah.
Yeah, we had
Like,
to
I mean-
surrender.
really good beef stew. That seems kind of like how you'd feed a dog. I'm cool with that. Sounds delightful.
Dogs don't
We
care about
surrender,
seasoning.
If it's food I don't have to make, I'll be happy.
Potatoes, onions, barbecue sauce, and your meat of choice. Slow cooker. Done.
Barbecue sauce
Yeah. Or you could use
for
Coke.
beef stew? Gravy.
Barbecue sauce. Everything
Oh, hey.
turns into gravy.
Quick question for you guys. Do you guys ever have like those Whiz Kids miniatures and like the miniature falls off the base? What kind of glue do you use to put them back on? Because I'm having like a hell of a time.
Super glue.
Gorilla Glue.
Gorilla Glue? Okay. I'll have to try
Use
that
their
'cause-
super glue.
Okay.
Well,
It
'Cause,
won't
man-
eat the plastic.
there's
Okay.
the crafter.
I mean, I might.
If you go into Amazon and you just type crafting glue, it'll
Uh-huh.
come up.
Okay, because
Use
I got to
that
get
recently
something that works.
myself. Yeah.
Don't use the gel.
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't use the gel. So the
It-
one that
is-
says it's
so-
like super glue, that's not the one you want to use. But the
No.
Gorilla Glue will work.
How, do you get to hold it, or is it like almost instant?
Almost.
You might want to hold it, but it's almost instant.
Right.
Okay.
It's just the one that's not the gel takes a little bit longer, but it doesn't have the stuff that's going to eat the plastic.
Right.
Okay.
And unfortunately, I learned this the hard way when I was doing my excuse me, doing my Mando stuff. I have bought every type of Gorilla Glue that they make, and there's a couple of them that are sitting in my craft room and will never be used again.
Yeah.
And that's why.
No matter,
You know-
I glue my fingers together no matter what. So
Speaking of eating through plastic, there's a Mexican burritos place here in town, and I always bring home a little bit more hot sauce than I need from that place. And if I leave it more than like 2 or 3 days, it will eat through the plastic containers.
Oh my gosh!
That does not sound safe to consume.
Oh, but
Wow.
it's delicious. It is absolutely
Wow.
delicious.
I probably wouldn't
Sounds
eat
awesome.
the sauce though. Mm.
I am not afraid of heat. I like
Yeah,
spice.
well, that sauce is gonna eat through you.
Right?
Eh,
Dang.
Eh, I have a long intestine. I have a short intestine. You know.
exactly.
Oh.
Tad.
Hey, I just like to point. I'm going to kill my dog. Not literally. Not literally. This is
Rough.
Rough.
Get it?
rough. Yeah, should be a pain in the butt today. No, I mean, keep in mind that your stomach contains stomach acid. So if you're eating something that's acidic, it's probably not going to be any worse than the stomach acid you're already carrying around with you.
Yeah, you only feel the spice in the long intestine and the esophagus. That's it.
And the
And when
anus.
it's coming out.
And the
Yeah,
anus.
sphincter and rectum probably feel it too.
There are no
Uh,
nerves.
and
You know what? We got 4 minutes. I'm going to take a second and see if somebody can do something about that dog. Be right back.
Sounds good.
Ominous.
yeah.
I'm going to refill my old fashioned. I'll be right back too.
Who was it that said that they have a small and a large intestine? Because here's the thing, colostomy bags are no fun. I've unfortunately had to deal with people with them.
Yeah, no.
Look. Let's just leave it there.
Wasn't
I
the
was just,
last game the
Look.
cat?
I don't actually eat spicy food. I'm just because I kind of just gave up on it. You know. I'll go to medium.
That was
I'll go to
Dan's
medium.
last-
That's it.
Korean food is very hot. They have a side dish called bakchan. So they have many side dishes, but one of the side dishes that's very common is you take a chili and you dip it in chili sauce. So it's like just chili.
I mean,
So hot. Kimchi, of course.
My mom likes kimchi.
It's delicious.
I liked
Yeah.
the kimchi in high school. I think. Yeah. I think I knew a girl named Kimchi in high school. So.
But
You said that, and I knew you were going that way with the joke. I knew it.
Was she hot?
did she smell like kimchi?
It's not as hot as double chili, probably.
when I'm the normal one in a group, it's not a good sign.
I don't think you're the normal one in this group.
You're just not feeling well
definitely
tonight.
am.
That's it. That's all.
Mhm.
You're just not like at like 100%.
You're not like us today. Isn't it uncomfortable?
Like I'm juiced up in coffee here, you know.
I'm eating cookies and drinking like juice pouches.
Yeah.
Well, I'm back. Hopefully that will be the end of the dog making all kinds of noise. And no, I didn't send her off to the glue factory.
And then you hear the shotgun go off in the background.
Put her on the deck.
Hey, Kat.
What?
If you see a cute little pit show up at one of your facilities up there, she is a sweet puppy, loves people, very friendly. We had to turn over one of the fosters that we had to the Humane Society, the animal control Tuesday when we took her in for her shots and stuff. They took her off our hands, but it sucked.
Yeah, it's always hard to do that.
Yeah, I made the mistake of getting attached to her, and yeah.
And then there's me. I'm so heartless.
I'm
What is attachment?
Yeah.
Just kidding, of course. But yeah, that's sucky. I don't generally just sit and watch out though for the.
No, I'm just saying.
They get it. I mean, animals up here get adopted so fast.
Well, they did
Especially dogs.
confirm that because we were talking to them and they said, yeah, they're going to be sending some more up there. And they actually mentioned that they are one of the places that send them up to,
People love
Michigan,
pets here.
Minnesota, Wisconsin, and whatnot. And they mentioned a couple other places. But yeah, she's a sweetheart. well trained. It's just she was pregnant and getting close, and they wanted to make sure she was monitored and stuff. So
Makes sense.
yeah,
Don't get attached.
well, I mean,
That's why I don't go to these pounds and stuff. I just know that I'll be walking away with an animal. So
So we're up to my wife. We got 50 dogs.
I
Right.
used to have that, but then like I had a bunch of kids at once, and like the work pet balance, I'm like, it's not a good scenario till the kids are old.
yeah, it would be.
I don't even
it would
very
be un-
detached from it. But I
it'd
have
be-
those moments where I like desperately miss my cat. That sucks, and it's hard.
I can imagine.
All right, guys. Countdown's over. It's time to start. Are we excited?
Hey,
I'm
Yay.
my countdown says 10 minutes.
Aren't we?
11
alive.
11
Good.
going up.
All right. You are here watching the Temple of Elemental Evil. We are still in the first level under the actual temple. But we will go ahead and do our introductions so that you know who we are, and we'll go from there. So we'll start with Mando.
Hi, I'm Mando Matt. I play the dwarven wizard Morden Blackiron, and I'm going to burn my way through enemies tonight.
Okay, Daniel.
Or get thrown.
I play Ventry, a high elf druid of the Wildfire Circle. And she's a little bit nuts, a little bit crazy, a little bit Leroy, if you know what I mean. That's it.
Okay, Dan.
You're muted.
We
Dan.
cannot hear you, sir.
One word. Sounds like.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
Okay.
The mute gods have been appeased.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm Dan. I'm playing Valen Greycloak, Elven Ranger. On a tear. I'm going to continue my tear and make them all surrender.
Surrender is not in our creed.
All right, George.
Hey, I'm George. I played Tyree Greystone, the arcane trickster rogue. Just keeping a level head and not covering their rears, making sure they got the support they need. So
Ken? Ken?
I'm Ken, and I'm playing Tusker, and my rear needs no support. And, yes, looking forward to what I will throw tonight, or who. Yes.
Crying is a free action.
Hey, is crying a free action?
Yeah, so is peeing your pants in an emergency. So
All right, Kat, you're up.
I'm Kat. I'm playing the cleric. We somehow have kept Ventry alive again. I don't know how that happened.
That was a miracle. I think
That
that
was
was
a
pretty good.
lot.
Real bonding point there.
Half elf, right? I don't know, cleric.
Well, we definitely cut out of the combat between sessions at a dramatic high point, too. So,
Yep.
All right, I'm Darren Drader. I'm the game master. I'm also a professional game designer who's been in the industry for 25 years. You can find my stuff at DriveThruRPG at Darren Drader Designs. In addition to that, you will find my stuff pretty much all over the industry because I've been a freelancer for a while. So also worth noting, not this Monday, but the Monday after that, we're actually starting a new game on this channel, Reign of Discordia Space Opera, using the 5th edition rules. Again, this a setting that I created back in 2008, and it's on 2nd edition now. So we're starting that up in a couple weeks, actually about a week and a half. So that said, who wants to catch us up?
Cat.
Last time there was a lot of combat. We did undead, We turned undead. They ran away. Skeletons. We retrieved Ventry's unconscious body. There was healing. Then we went back to one of the more safe rooms, like the banquet room, and took a long rest. And then we continued to explore the temple. There's a room with like 4 guards. There will be more in the next room, plus 8 more again. I don't know. There was a lot of combat last time.
Yes, there was. And as I recall, you just cleared out a room and you want to know what kind of treasure is in it.
Yes, I do believe that is correct.
So that's where we're going to pick it up.
Vorpal sword.
Vorpal sword, yeah.
Wow, that wasn't subtle.
Yeah, you can't ever accuse George of being subtle.
Yeah, keep dreaming. Okay, so
I didn't say he was realistic. I said he wasn't subtle.
But I'm not the one who said that.
So let me just remind you what's going on in this room. 4 wall cressets send smoky light through the room. The walls are plastered and the floor is covered with mosaic tiles. The paintings on the walls display scenes indicating this room was used for drinking and debauching. 8 double bunks are here with wooden chests stored underneath. A long and well-made table in the middle of the room is flanked by long benches, plus a chair at each end. Cloaks line pegs on the wall. 3 open barrels stand just inside the south door, 2 containing liquids and the other some lumpy objects. Several large smoked sausages hang from a rope tossed over a ceiling truss. A small cabinet between the bunks on the east wall holds dishes.
Keep Ventry away from the liquids.
I don't.
We do not need any exploding items.
I volunteered George Tyree to taste the liquid.
Isn't it just like oil or something?
Is it food or is it like some kind of chemistry set here?
It's goopy and it does not look delicious in any way, shape, or form.
Oil.
No, thank you.
Recognize it.
What's
We
that?
could start another fire.
Burning down the dungeon.
I mean, it's underground. It's not burning down.
I mean,
Burning up.
Now, is this perhaps the same substance that I was carrying around on my back?
Is it sticky?
Maybe.
Yeah, is it malicious? Is it ooze?
Is it black
attacking
gold?
us?
how is he going to answer the question
is
if
it
you don't
what?
give him a chance?
I know.
Black gold.
Black gold.
Black
Would you know black gold if you saw it?
Texas tea.
Texas tea, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Made old Jed a millionaire.
Okay, it has the aroma of something you would not want to ingest. It
Might have
smells.
4
smell
chunks to drink that
combustible?
once.
It smells like it could be combustible. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say it's some kind of something we could light on fire and start a big old fire.
No,
Potentially. Or at the very least, something you could put in your lanterns.
Well, I mean, we
I-
keep
I-
running into dudes, so
I look-
shouldn't
I-
we just gonna
Are there
bust
any
across the
empty
room?
vials around?
look. First of all, you're not even in the room,
Are there any
so
balls of
I'm
hex?
going to make sure. I'm going to tell him, don't touch that stuff, please. Okay? You're very, I'm kind of tired of having to regrow the hair on my arms. Okay?
What? You didn't even get burned last time. Look, I'm the one with the scars.
I was there.
Healed you. You're fine. Man up,
because-
guys.
I'm just a little
I prefer you to leave a little bit of the scars at least.
Well, you know.
Okay, so there's 2 more barrels that you haven't paid any attention to whatsoever.
Oh,
great.
let's look into them.
Fine.
That's investigate.
Okay, one of them, there's liquid inside that looks pretty clear. You think you can see the bottom of the barrel, and it doesn't smell like really anything.
Tyree, stick your hand
And
in.
the other one smells like kind of like bread, except it's a liquid.
What,
Sourdough.
maybe an ale and water, perhaps.
Yeah, beer maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
With,
Or maybe beer.
Morden's got a strong
Stab
constitution.
them to see if they're
Are there-
sentient.
Are there any markings on the barrels that like indicate what might be there?
Any hazmat symbols? No.
Can Valen make an intelligence to check to see if he would recognize any of these? Being a ranger, that he's probably used to seeing weird, liquids out in the world.
I mean, can I get?
Okay, you don't even need to make a check to know that the second one's water.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking.
You can give me an intelligence check for the other two.
Okay.
Okay.
This thing again.
You are pretty positive that one of them is in fact oil.
Yeah. Burn, baby,
And
burn.
You're pretty positive that the other one, Mando, is beer.
We could get
Here.
drunk and start a fire.
With this group, that's not necessarily a good thing.
Why do we need to get drunk? We could just do that.
Because it'd be more fun if you're drunk.
But
I don't think Zentry's gonna take the time to get drunk first. Like,
We got a whole barrel of beer. We can't just leave it sitting here.
I mean,
There's
we
starving kids in Africa.
I'm having
look.
flashbacks to Senior Skip now.
I'm gonna peek into this behind this door though, while everyone's examining the barrels.
I'm not examining them.
Well,
Oh, you want to peek through the door?
That's what
Check
yes,
for traps first.
Okay.
Gosh.
like a stealth check or something, like
So there was
stealth.
nothing magical
Crap.
here? Jeez.
Look at that scent.
Give me just 1 second.
I'm surprised Morden didn't try and drink the clear liquid at least.
Maybe it's holy water.
It burns us.
Okay, so just to be clear, are you opening the door here or not?
Well, I gotta. Is there any way I could just like listen to it first, see if there's any traffic?
Finnegan was
Sure.
looking for traps.
Yeah, you try listening. Give me a perception check.
Perception? Okay.
So while he's looking, I rolled for investigation.
Wow.
to see
I
if there
I
was
not
a
won
trap.
that one. That's fair. Yeah, I hear nothing. So I'm gonna open the door and take a peek. Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Well,
If it
here we go
matters.
then.
Here we go.
Well, that's enough room for 100 skeletons. Nice.
Remember, guys, we can always close the door, and then the door after that.
That looks like a good room.
Okay, 2 cressets illuminate this room. The area was once lavishly decorated. 2 plush couches, a wardrobe, a small table with the top of inlaid wood, and 2 padded armchairs remain. A large chest stands near the couch by the eastern wall. On the table are a few dented pewter dishes and some food. An unlit candle in a wooden candlestick stands atop the wardrobe. In addition to that, there is the guard commander and his lieutenant. Roll for
Surrender.
initiative.
Whoever wins initiative should say, "It's so nice of you not to hear the commotion through the door."
So go ahead and roll for initiative while I'm looking up the stats. And it just occurred to me that the other group's turn is probably still in there.
Oh,
Yeah, it is.
no, I'm rolling as
All right.
pirates. Okay, I gotta fix that.
Oscar Bane, did my thing go in? Nope. Let's try this again. Initiative. I will correct it to the 5.14.
And when someone has a minute to
Man,
say,
I really want that new initiative.
Somebody grab the barrel of oil, and chuck it in the room.
we don't have something to drop it down on them.
I will throw it at them.
Remember, gravity. You drop it down on them,
In no holes.
or
But
drop them down.
We
from
can make holes.
I mean, I bet that barrel would help with that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so here's what we do.
What is that?
We strap the barrel to Ventry and throw him in the room.
Kamikaze.
Close the door.
Wait a minute. He's got the fire elemental. Can he summon the fire elemental and then we hit the elemental with the barrel of oil and then boom? That would work.
Well,
Right?
that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea at all.
I mean,
Kind of like that idea. Nuclear bomb. Nuclear bomb the room.
I think you're overcomplicating this
Or
now.
just a bonfire. Bonfire barrel. Boom.
Yeah.
Thought there's
I mean,
Whatever. I
A
like
whole
that
barrel
idea.
of oil. That's a lot of firepower.
but it, yeah.
Firepower. It's poisoned water. I can't have it.
so it's a
Thought,
like guard captain and what else?
Well, somebody said that they'll throw an advantage on Ventry going kamikaze.
Please don't encourage entry.
Surrender! Kamikaze.
Why?
Please don't.
I mean, this guy's going down so easy. Wait, Tyree, get me ahead.
I think I mean I rolled a pretty high sneak at
Oh,
sleight of hand, a stealth check. I don't know if I got officially could get a sneak attack in there.
I don't know. Only 3 people have initiative.
I think botching the listening check probably kind of messed that up.
Look. The listening check
I
was
feel like
listening.
you're sitting there listening, and Finnegan's like, "You're supposed to check for traps first. I'm just checking for
Hey
traps."
guys, if you're not in the turn order, make sure you click on your token and reroll initiative, and then edit it to.
I had mine clicked. Did it not go?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
I think it was because the other
What was my
game was still up.
Right. That's exactly what it was.
Mine's in there now.
I'd gladly reroll initiative.
No, you got to use your first one.
Yeah, well, I wanted that nat 20, but
This is why.
Everybody wants that nat 20. Thank it.
So I'm assuming the one with the red bandana on his face is the regular guy, and the other guy is the captain.
Other way around.
Other way around. Okay.
And we've seen this token before.
Well, that's why I thought it was the regular guy. So
Are they
Yeah,
both
lovely.
human? Are they both human? Can we tell?
Regular guy, like a regular guard, or
Uh,
just some dude?
They are both human.
Okay.
It's
either
a nice,
or.
It's a nice earring. It'd be a shame if
Do
somebody.
they look like
tore it
your
off.
friend?
Are they arguing?
Okay. Everybody's rolled initiative?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Jawohl.
Cool. Tyree, you're up first.
So yeah, this then answers the question. I did roll a stealth check. Did I actually stealthily get in there so I could get a sneak attack, or no?
What was the result of your check?
I gotta scroll back up now.
His stealth
17.
was a 17, but then it was followed with a natural 1 perception check.
No, the perception check was first. The stealth check was second.
No, it's the other way around up there.
Uh,
Your sleight of hand was after that.
hmm.
I don't know why you rolled that one.
Maybe.
So what did you get?
I rolled. I thought there seems to be a. I'll re-roll it.
Did you roll? You rolled a sleight of hand.
I rolled a 12.
Oh, stealth.
You know what? You're
Stealth.
next to me too, so I feel like I should also roll it.
Okay, so I'm seeing a 12 here.
Yeah. So, it wasn't,
Dang.
so
Why'd you roll?
Because I was standing right next to him as we
Yeah.
opened the door.
essentially, she would have gave. She
Well,
would
yeah,
have
right.
gave.
Like.
Wow.
They seem to be taking note of where you're at.
Yeah, I am guessing an 8 doesn't hit, right?
Correct.
Yeah, now I'm gonna disengage and take my bonus action and hide over here.
As you're walking away, really?
I'm gonna
Smart. You're smart.
I'm gonna take a sniper action. You know, I'm gonna snipe these guys. You know, I'm good at this. So most of the time, like 45% of the time, maybe 40.
Great.
Maybe
That you
4.
Okay, so basically, just to make sure that I'm clear on what's going on here, you opened the door, thrown the party into combat, and said, never mind, and walked away.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's what I'm hearing. Okay.
I mean, typical Tyree.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
All right, Finnegan, you're up.
What kind of armor are these guys wearing? Quick.
They are wearing
Is it the same?
plate and plate.
Ooh.
Okay. So one of them looks like a captain of the guard, and one of them's just some dude.
Probably a captain and his lieutenant.
Okay. I'm gonna look at this dude on the right, and I'm gonna say, "Leave," as I cast command.
What kind of saving throws does he need to make?
He needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Leave.
What is the
DC is
DC?
12.
12. Okay.
Leave.
He makes it.
Damn it.
He just laughs at you and says, "You leave."
Yes.
No, and she just
Or no.
like warms up at them.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah, why not?
Almost worked.
Okay.
Fireball.
Well, yeah. Morton, you're up.
All right, let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to cast Magic Missile on that guy.
Which guy?
Red guy with
Red
the
guy.
bandana.
Okay, gotcha.
Give me 1 second. It's fighting with me a little bit.
Well, yeah, that's why he's a bad guy.
Finnegan, you're in the room now.
9
yeah.
points.
That's what it looks like to me. Yes, sir.
Okay.
And
the end of your
I'm done. Yes, sir.
Okay, Ventry is up.
Okay.
There's the cat.
I really
Yeah.
like that whole
Meow,
idea
meow.
with the girl, but
He
that's
talks a lot.
in the room. So
Cat's
I'm
laughing at
just
us.
going to go with a longbow shot.
Okay, who are you shooting at?
Make sure you get to line of sight. You're around 2 different corners.
The guy with the
Okay. So you're shooting through two doorways at the only guy you can see. I gotcha.
that's a miss probably.
That is definitely a miss.
Okay, and then I will send my spirit element in there. To the far. Let's see. I don't want to hit Finnegan, so hold on 1 second. Let me. It's a 10-foot area. Yeah.
Is that a bonus action or an action?
It's a
I just don't remember if it's like a spiritual
an
weapon.
action because I have my. It's an action, but it's not me. It's the my elemental.
Oh, I just didn't know if you had to summon it or something. I don't know how it works. I don't know the mechanics. I was curious. And I never remember them, and you use it like every week.
I know.
Sorry.
I believe it's 2d6.
Okay. So
My
they get a
buns ain't
save?
burning.
Yes?
Yeah, they get
No?
saving throw. Dex saving throw.
And that's on both of them, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
DC 12.
DC 12. Okay, this will be for the commander. And he totally makes it. And this will be for the lieutenant. And he totally fails it. How much damage does he take?
7.
Okay.
And with his bonus action, I'm going to evoke my Flame Blade. So I'll have that ready for next round.
Okay. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
That is it. Yep.
All right, Valen, you're up.
Okay. Valen yells through the door. You are outnumbered and overpowered. This is your final chance. I'll give you. If you surrender now, we may spare your life. What say you? And I pull up my crossbow and I aim it at the leader in the red. And I give him like 1 second to answer. If I hear nothing, I'm going to let him have it.
Okay. Well, he doesn't sound like he's ready to surrender.
Okay, you had your chance. Now you will die.
That is a miss.
Oh, you'll die next round.
His name is Valen the Ranger. You killed his companion. Prepare to die.
All right, Tusker, you're up.
Well, wait, he rolled a 20 and he missed?
Yep.
Oh,
jeez.
Oh, shite.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
run. I'm gonna run and grab that barrel of oil.
Okay. All right.
All right, I got the barrel of oil. That took me. So that was my. What is that? It's an action, right? So I have the barrel of oil, and now I'm rolling right here.
Okay.
10, 15. Yep. There you go. I have barrel of oil now.
That's your turn?
Yep. I'm getting ready to say dodge this.
Okay. The bandits are up. Not the bandits, the guards. Guards are up. We will start with the lieutenant. Yeah, they both really don't have much of a... I mean, unless they want opportunity attacks against him, Finnegan is their obvious choice.
They got me in the spirit thing.
Mm-hmm.
Burn, baby, burn.
Well, it is what it is. So the commander here gets 2 attacks with his +1 battle axe. Attack 1 is a miss. Attack 2, probably a hit. 24.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll be 5 points of damage. And then the other guard, he gets 2 attacks as well. He's got a long sword. Attack 1. 16.
Nope.
Okay. And attack 2. And that'll miss. I think in order to not provoke an opportunity attack, they're just going to stay where they're at. That'll be their turn. Tyree, you're up.
All right, I hop out of the behind the wall for a sneak attack against them.
Mm-hmm.
And they will be shot at with my shurpo. 23.
That is a hit. Who you shooting at?
Yeah, bandana guy there.
Okay. For 13.
For 13 damage. And then I will. Does he go down?
No.
Oh. Well, then I will.
You don't actually expect this to be that easy, do you?
I ask the questions, I get the answers. I don't know the answers, so I ask the questions. So, I just, I'll just duck back behind the wall and hide.
Okay.
Oh,
Finnegan.
Dan, how do we get the map up on the screen instead of everybody's?
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. I didn't even realize that I hadn't put that up yet.
Well, they're not.
Wow.
They didn't complain, so.
Yeah, nobody said anything.
Your brother.
No, they did. They for sure did. And I tried to bring it up, but then other people were talking, and then I forgot.
That's totally my fault. I apologize, viewers. Okay, so now the map is up. Finnegan, what you doing?
So everyone's kind of been aiming for this bandana guy. So Finnegan's gonna be like, you seem like it's not your lucky day. So she's gonna cast her Sacred Flame on him if he could roll a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw, okay. Fails.
Ha! So it takes 6 radiant damage. How's he looking? Does he look mostly fine still?
No.
Like they missed a bunch of people.
No, he doesn't look very good at all.
Okay, good. Just checking.
Told you to surrender.
And they're like, am I supposed to get out of here? She's kind of shouting over her shoulder. She thought she heard Tusker running.
Yeah.
Does he laugh like that? Because if he does, she just looks at these guys and says, oh, fuck. And then she's going to risk the opportunity attack as she tries to get out of the room. So, yeah, she's going to try and back out.
Okay. All right, Morden, you're up.
Are they going to swing at me?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I assume yes.
The answer is yes, they are. Of course they are. They're not stupid. So we'll start with the commander here. It's +1 battle axe. $15's probably a miss, right?
Correct.
Okay. And the other one. $8's definitely a miss.
Yep. She's going to be like, yeah, we might not want to back up if Tusker is doing something reckless.
And so now they've just wasted their opportunity attacks.
Heck yeah, they have.
Hooray! Okay. Now it's Morden's turn.
All right. And you said red guy looks kind of, you know, kind of ouchied.
He's gone through a lot of hit points already.
All right. And his buddy hasn't been touched at all yet, correct?
That is incorrect. He has taken 1 hit.
What?
All right.
Radiant damage, right? Or was that on him, or was that on?
Yeah, he started with 7. He started with 7 hit points more.
All right. First magic missile is going to target red. The other 2 are going to target his buddy.
Okay.
Oh, you hit him with magic missile before. That's right. 8.
Okay, so 3 on the first one.
Yep. And
the other
5
2.
on his buddy.
Okay. All right. Still up.
Okay, I'm good.
Syrup.
Okay, Ventry's up.
Okay, Ventry, she saw him make his move with that barrel, so she kind of has an idea what he's going to do. So she's going to cast Bonfire right here in front of them.
Okay, can you draw that in?
Yeah, sure. I think I can.
What, are
And
you the
can
little
literally
Ventry that
just-
could?
You can literally just drop a square there, just to show what squares are affected. All right. So you put the bonfire down.
This will be fine.
And the elemental will use the fire seed on the red guy.
Okay. That's just a regular attack, isn't it?
Yes.
That's a miss.
And then she's going to move closer. Just in case she's needed. Whoops. Sorry. Didn't mean to do that.
Okay, Valen.
Okay. I don't even give him the chance to surrender now. I'm just going to kill him. So I aim the crossbow once again and say, "It's your lucky day." And I'm going after the same guy the guy in the red bandana.
Okay. That's a miss.
Oh.
I was gonna say you said it's your lucky day, and I'm like, he's totally gonna miss if he says.
Ah. Okay.
You gotta
Okay.
make
Luck's not going to hold out much longer.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
All right.
Why? It's obvious he was lucky day. You didn't hit him.
exactly.
All right. Get ready for Chaos Incarnate here. Here comes Tusker.
Oh no!
Fire! I'm going to throw the barrel of oil at the Spirit Guardian.
At the Spirit Guardian.
The Spirit Guardian.
Not the bonfire right in front of them.
That's a little too close to me.
That's fair.
I am crazy, but I have limits.
You don't
He's crazy, but he's not that crazy.
You don't want to hurt that spirit elemental thing.
I mean, I think oil is mostly flammable,
Yeah,
explosive, and like that. You know.
yeah, true.
Okay, so you're taking the barrel. You're taking the barrel and you're throwing it at the flame Spirit Guardian.
Yeah.
Okay. Make an attack roll first.
Oh, what's going on? Open character sheet.
Yeah, be a ranged attack roll.
Range
Oh.
attack.
Oh shoot.
Sure. So I'll just use my javelin attack, even though it is. So it's the barrel, so it's a 14.
Okay. So you hit the Spirit Guardian, and the barrel shatters, and oil goes everywhere. So the Spirit Guardian and the two guys here need to make dex saves with a DC of 13.
The Spirit Guardian just floats.
What's that?
The Spirit Guardian
flies.
levitates. It's not a. It levitates. It's not on the floor.
Well, I understand that, but it still needs to make a save because oil is all over it now.
Right.
So
It's on the same dex.
I will do the guard leader first. He fails.
Burn.
And the other one. Okay, so those are two fails. Go ahead and give me the save for the Spirit Guardian.
Oh, it makes it.
Nice.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does. It knew
Okay.
It knew what I was
So
doing.
that's a save for half on a 2d6. So that's going to be 7 damage. So the Spirit Guardian takes 3 damage. 3 flame damage.
Is the Spirit Guardian immune or resistant to fire damage, Daniel?
Good question.
It's
I would
immune.
assume.
He's immune?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, then I guess he's good.
that's why I figured it was safe.
Yeah.
The roof.
The room is on fire.
So yeah, there's also some flame now from the oil that you threw. Tusker, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna stand here and watch.
Okay.
Get the
Yeah, that's
marshmallows.
But since they're burning now, right, and the oil doesn't like magically go out after a round, how long does the oil keep burning?
It's just the it's just the one round. Okay, so
That's weak. Weak oil.
that one's gonna move up to there. That one's
The
gonna move up
bonfire's
to
still
there.
burning.
Fire's still there. That's true.
All of the really nice, comfortable furniture we could have napped on, just destroyed.
This one is gonna take a shot at Tusker because he's pretty pissed now.
Wait, he
This
walked through the
plus
bonfire?
one.
He walked through the bonfire.
He started here. He
Yeah.
went to here.
Oh, okay.
Then he went to here.
Darn it.
And then he went to here.
Bonfire's
So
in the
he-
wrong
he
place.
just He just skirted around the bonfire.
Him smart.
Okay, plus 1 battle axe. Here we go.
Well, because you already told us what the treasure is.
13's not going to hit, is it?
Nope.
Okay. The other one looks like the only person he can attack here is going to be Tusker, and I'm going to give you partial cover, so that'll be a -2 penalty. Let's see here. Ha, not even close.
Nope.
Okay, that's the turn. Tyree, you're up.
Okay. Well, since my enemy decided to come to me, I'll just fire away.
Hit him in the face.
I'm trying.
Right in the eye.
No pressure.
You have
please.
advantage now. Yep, there it is. 18 is not enough.
That is not enough.
What?
I told you to aim for the eye.
Aim for the eyes, boo.
Come on, man.
Aim for
He's
the
right
eyes.
here.
Well, yeah, I'll just I'll hide behind
He's got plot
my companion
armor on.
here.
Oh no.
Okay. Finnegan.
If you could have this guy right in front of me roll for save against my Sacred Flame deck save, that would.
Deck save. Okay. 18.
Yeah, he makes it. Come on, man. Just give up. All your friends are dead.
Somebody gave
Right.
us +5 to a roll.
Nice.
Who's it for?
Oh.
For Tyree. Also, did he hit him in the eye?
Oh, did you get a 23? Is that 23 good enough to hit then?
Tyree, the 23 hit.
Oh, so then he would take 12 damage.
Ooh.
And which one were you attacking?
The leader.
Well, the one.
One he can see.
Okay. That does him in.
Yes! Look at that!
I'm guessing the other guy has the same save, so would have saved on mine still. Finnegan probably would have stepped up a little. I probably would have tried to push this guy in the fire.
Do it. He's almost dead in your way.
No, I'm going to say that the Sacred Flame just washed. We were a
Okay.
little slow on the other thing, so
So that's the end of your turn.
yeah.
Okay. Morton.
All your friends are dead.
Magic missile for the win.
Woo, yeah.
Hit him with the whole. Oh God, he is so
12. He's not dead.
dead. What?
He's not dead.
Die! Die! Damn you! Die!
Guys,
Die!
Five, by the way. I didn't see who did it, but
Zang.
All right.
Zangmodius.
Is that the end of your turn?
Jawohl.
Okay. Ventry, you're up.
Okay, so Ventry's gonna stop the concentration on this bonfire and put the bonfire right on this guy.
Okay.
Nice.
Yep.
How do we delete this?
So I think that's a save throw. Wait. Yeah.
Deck save.
Dex 12, yeah.
Fail.
And it's a 1d8.
1d8. Okay. Give me a roll.
Ah,
Damn it.
He is not down.
Okay.
ow,
So
He's on
He's a little
fire.
crispy though.
yeah.
it burned.
wasn't he covered in oil?
He had taken oil damage from when the oil hit the flame guardian person.
So is he on fire?
Hey, Daniel, do me a
No.
favor.
It's
That
smoldering.
green line, delete it.
How do I do that? I was gonna ask.
Click on it.
Highlight it.
Okay.
Nope, other one.
This one.
use the hand, dude.
Use the hand.
There you go.
Yeah.
Use the hand.
Thank you, sir.
Hand.
Okay, so there's no space for me to get in here with a strike with a bonus action, right?
Not really, no.
No. Okay, so just the flame seed from the elemental then.
Okay.
Bonfire.
And
That'll, that'll miss.
that's a miss, yeah. And that'll be that.
Okay, Valen, you're up.
I bet you wish you would have surrendered already. And I aim my crossbow. Your luck can't continue to hold out for much longer.
Smells like barbecue.
Not even close.
Oh, you.
Switch over to the bow that he made for you.
Yes.
At this point, there's a fire already.
Next.
Throw it in.
Yeah.
Okay, Tusker.
Thanks. I will have to resort to regular violence. Jeez.
Kill it till it's dead.
Until it's dead. Or dead or even.
Miss.
Wow.
What the hell is he wearing? All right,
Yeah, I never said. Hey, you know this is
they were
lieutenant. He's
wearing
wearing
plate.
plate mail, and
I
I never said he was going to be easy. Is that the end of your turn?
But I take a bonus action and I spit at him.
Okay.
End of my turn.
Reaction.
That's free action.
All right. The bandit's up. He's going to take a shot at Tusker. And he's going to miss. Probably the end of him right there.
I got it right in his
Tyree,
eye.
you're up.
All right, I'm gonna pop out of hiding and fire my bow here. And
Aim for the ear this time.
I'm gonna use one of my special arrows this time.
Ooh,
yeah.
Special arrows.
Special arrows.
Make
Indeed.
me use my special arrows.
These
Not
special arrows
gonna do
don't
it.
work. Sorry. Plus,
Why
with
have
the
you
special
failed
arrows-
me? Special arrows.
Have we
All right.
ever hit with those?
Well, and then I'll slink back into the shadows and just.
Okay, Finnegan.
Heat metal.
Well, she missed with her spell last time, so she's gonna be like, I'm just curious if I can hit you at this point, and she's gonna swing her mace.
Remember, you have advantage.
Do I?
Oh,
Yeah, you do.
Oh,
I
I
forgot
guess
to
I'll
use it.
crit
Fail.
fish.
Dude.
Yeah, neither one.
Dude.
I guess you're really hard to hit. She's still laughing.
Yep.
Away as the mace comes through.
All right, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Morden, you're up.
All right. Using my last first level spell slot.
Thank God for magic missile.
Right?
Okay.
9 more damage.
That's overkill. He's gone.
Yeah, well, good. I'm definitely curious about their armor because I could use an upgrade, but
It is plate. I don't think you can wear plate as a wizard, can you?
Yep.
Perfect.
I am. Oh wait, no. I'm only proficient in light and medium armor. So no, I can't.
And if I recall correctly, you have to have a certain strength to be able to wear plate.
Possibly.
If I recall correctly.
That is true.
So, yeah, I've already kind of given it away, but there's a battle axe here that looks pretty interesting to you.
Yeah.
Battle Axe +1 sounds great.
I will. We're out of combat, I'm assuming.
Yep.
So I will use the ritual of detect magic
Okay.
to see what else is emanating, and once we have the list of magic stuff, I can identify it using the ritual as well.
Okay, well, the only thing that was emanating from what was on these guys was the battle axe, which
Okay.
it's a +1. Otherwise, it's regular battle axe. Let me go back to the room description.
It's time to go. I can hear
Okay.
the alarm.
Is that the fire alarm?
No.
Yeah, we gotta put out the fire with like prestidigitation, just.
I mean, eventually you could just deconcentrate on it or whatever. Turn it off.
Well, there's also
yeah.
the
The
oil.
bonfire, yeah.
there.
That's off.
I mean, you can't
But,
just turn off the oil on a fire.
He said there was
Well,
around, so.
Like, if it's an oil fire, you got to smother it.
yeah, we need baking soda, blanket,
Well,
sand, dirt.
prestidigitation. That's what you do. You just smother it. You kind of like,
My element.
Okay, so do you want to know the valuables in here?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a
Jeez.
axe.
with bated breath.
Okay, each one of these guys wears a bronze ring set with a triangular stone of jet, which is worth 50 gold pieces. The commander wore a gold chain, which is worth 200 gold pieces. Under his armor, he carried 20 gold pieces and platinum pieces. In addition to that, you find another, let's see here, another 21 gold and 23 platinum. There is also a chest in this room.
Mimic.
Just.
Definitely a mimic.
You think these guys are going to be just sitting right next to a mimic?
There
Yeah.
might be.
I'll check it.
Is there a chain or anything on it, or does it look like a normal chest?
I mean,
It-
Ward had already detected magic, so he would have probably seen magic on the chest. If it was.
If it's a creature, it's not necessarily magical.
I'm just saying, we know there's no magical traps.
Unless we just can't see them.
Non-magical traps, though, right?
Well, that's what I'm going to check now.
Yeah, check it faster. Kyrie, I can't look at the chest good.
That's too much.
Like Finnegan is like looking over your shoulder, doing like trying to see if there are any traps also.
I'm checking with checking for traps. Checking for traps. I'm checking for traps.
Okay, you don't find any traps. It does seem to be locked though.
Well, now
Open
we'll
the
go
lock.
with.
Open the lock.
Let's do some lock picking.
Not with that roll, you're not.
All right. All right. Give me a second here.
Can I try? I could try.
What are you
Sure.
gonna do?
I can lock people in my
So
axe.
she's like, hold on, stand back. I can get it. I probably can get this.
Fine,
And then
fine. I'll
If he
step
steps
back.
back, she's gonna like try to smash the like lock if there's a lock with
Wait.
her mace.
Okay.
Where's oh. Wow.
Hey.
You definitely hit
You-
that chest.
Deliver a hit for sure. Go ahead and give me some damage.
And the chest laughs at you.
Max damage.
You do max damage, but it's not enough to actually open the chest.
Hold on,
Just
hold on.
kinda-
I can do
You
it
just
again.
kind of rattle the thing around, and it looks like it's maybe not quite as well held together as it was a minute ago.
Well,
You
now we,
screeched.
Now I can do it. Now I
Render
can
to the
do it.
chest.
well, we definitely know it's not a mimic now.
No, it's definitely not a mimic.
But she's like, now I can do it, and then she's gonna start trying to pick the lock.
What?
Oh wow, you picked the
Wow.
lock.
You loosened
See, I told you I
That's
could
what
get it.
happens, See.
I've seen you do this tons of times.
Yeah,
She just had to show it who was boss.
Yeah.
obviously,
Punish him.
I want to expand your skill set. Obviously,
I don't know that that's it, but cool.
yeah. Well,
Okay, you got it open. Do you want to know what's inside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tongue, because it's secretly a mimic.
No, nothing like that. There is a whole bunch of clothing that looks like it holds no real value. There's a quart of something. Looks kind of dark, but it's sealed up and you can't tell what it is. And a 50-foot coil of normal rope. And there's also a potion of something kind of red looking.
Does it look like healing?
Is that quart of something emanating with any magic aura?
No, but the potion is.
I'll use the ritual of identify on it.
Okay. It is a potion of healing.
Potion of healing. I think we've realized that red potions are healing.
I don't know. I feel like there's a secret compartment, so I'm gonna keep digging. Like, no, there's got to be more in here than that. Like seriously, just like there's got to be more in this.
Eventually, we'll examine the liquid, the quart. Is it like a?
Are you gonna uncork it?
Oh God.
Yes.
It's probably some rot gut booze.
Yeah, uncork it, and there's a very strong smell of alcohol. It's strong enough that it kind of burns your nose a little bit.
Ooh, is it whiskey?
It is not whiskey. It's not quite that strong. It's brandy.
Oh, brandy. Okay. I will take that brandy if nobody else wants it.
No, it's all yours.
All right. I am an alcoholic. RIRLN in the game. So. Yeah, brandy. Sweet. Nice.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
Listen at the door.
There's another door to the north, right?
There is.
Let's listen at the door.
Oh, are we gonna listen first?
Yeah.
Sure, I'll listen.
Perception or?
Okay. Give me just a second to take a look here.
Hey, look, we all went to level 5.
Did we just skip 4?
Uh-huh.
Liar.
That's the brandy talking.
Okay.
You know what's funny? Since we're experience based, we probably got there already.
If we were experience based, we'd be like level 6 by now.
If we were maturity based, we'd be level 0.
That's true.
Yeah, we'd be in the negatives.
we reverse level.
All right. So, do you guys want to hear about the room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The northern face of the door to this place is sheathed in bronze and bears a peephole. The door opens northward, swinging west. The walls herein are hung with tapestries and rugs, and the floor is covered with several layers of carpets. A pair of bronze lamps light the place, suspended on chains from the ceiling. A brass brazier on a tripod makes the room both too warm and too stuffy from the smoke and incense. A divan, small table, 2 chairs, and a cupboard stand along the east wall. A large armoire with side drawers stands by the west wall. The table holds a silver flask, several ceramic dishes, and cups of some foodstuffs.
And no enemies in the room that we can
This
discern?
seems like too many drugs.
There is one person in this room.
That doesn't mean they're an enemy. Yeah, it probably does.
Hey, we can make him an enemy real quick, though.
I mean,
that would fit our, MO, so.
So what is this enemy? What did this person? I'm sorry.
What
Well,
are these?
How did they react to our entrance to the room?
This is a guy sitting at a desk. He's got a feather pen, and he's writing on a piece of paper.
hey man.
He looks at you and says, "Explain your intrusion."
Looking for management.
Management.
There's some ocean laws we're looking into here.
Yeah, some chick named Karen said she needed someone. I don't know.
We're bad at it.
Okay.
There's something so wrong with all of us.
Does he look like he's gonna aggress?
I just start talking to my battle axe.
Who's a good battle axe? Who's a good battle axe? That's right, you are! What a good boy!
You didn't like your
Okay.
brother, master. Didn't know how to use you right.
He looks at you and says, "If you'll permit me, I'd like to take my leave now."
No.
Nope.
To where?
Where?
I have no quarrel with you. I'd like to leave now.
Who are
No.
you?
My name is Harch. Hartschch.
What
I am
are you
the
doing here,
adept.
Hart?
I am the adept of the Earth Temple.
Why
Should we let you go?
What does that mean? What?
Ambassador?
I grew up on a farm. I have no idea what this guy's talking about.
Did you say Earth Temple?
Are you an ambassador to the fire temple here, or what are you doing? What are you writing down?
Well,
So you're from the Earth Temple, you said?
yes.
Is there just one temple?
Well, I think we're in the Fire Temple, aren't we? Or is this?
Yeah, we're in the fire temple now.
So
Are we? Well, I mean, Ventry kind of made it that way, but like, are we though? Do we even know where we are? There's only the one temple, as far as I know.
Oh, right.
He goes,
Temple of
there's
Evil.
clearly much you don't understand about the place you have intruded into. But let me make this very clear to you. I am not your enemy, and I wish to leave.
Are you our ally then?
I wouldn't go that far.
Well, that's
Then
not
you're
good
our
enough.
enemy.
that's that. No. They're essentially saying that they have no quarrel with us. So they just want.
I'm looking over his shoulder. Can I?
Do we
Writing
feel like
and-
we can trust
do I
him?
know the
If you have
language?
no quarrel with us, why do you quiver?
I'm just trying to measure up if I feel like I can trust him.
I don't think he was quivering. I mean, he was kind of. He seemed pretty.
And
Confident?
Mango is not paying attention. Ugh.
I mean, if he seems fine, I'm fine with it.
Looking at what he was writing, can I
He looks
tell what it
pretty
is?
ugly for a half
Like-
orc. I
You
don't think
shut
he
the
looks
book.
fine.
You can't tell quite what it is. It's written in a language you don't understand.
If he strips off, all of
Although,
his
if you
clothing,
look at it,
yeah.
there are some symbols you don't recognize the symbols, but there's clearly some importance to some symbols here that are on the page.
Can I roll like a arcane or a history or something to insight?
I will let you do a religion.
Religion. Okay.
I mean, I'm fine with them moving. I don't know.
It's worth a try. Nah, I
Right.
don't. Probably nothing.
Yeah, whatever it is, this is so obscure you've never heard of. You have no idea, none whatsoever.
Like, you're not gonna kill us later, are you?
It says, I am the adept of the Earth Temple.
Yeah, I still don't know what it means.
We need some information. Where's
I'm a half orc.
where's your boss?
Where's what?
Where's your boss?
Somebody from behind the curtain clears his throat and walks into the room.
You're the
Thank
boss.
God.
And he
Somebody
said,
would tell
"My
us.
name is Romag, curate of the Earth Temple, and I am his boss."
Boss, you should surrender if you know what's good for you.
I don't know that this is a surrender scenario. Like, let's not just jump to that. Like,
Well, he's heavily guarded, and they all attacked us. So I'm not feeling like they're friendly.
Yeah, and this guy is probably a scribe who's
did attack us.
Yeah, he's the adept, and he's the curate. I mean,
But maybe that was like that other area where people were just jailed. But since these are
Keep
fancier
using
people, they gave
these
them better
words.
accommodations. We don't know.
No, you're going down.
like his haughty
You're going
attitude.
down.
look. Even like people with ill will have to still make transaction with merchants and other. There could be a whole
So you want to just
socio-political thing.
murder people who said they have no quarrel with us?
I don't want to. I'm
You
just
don't
saying.
want- I don't want to. I just think we should.
No. I never said we should. Never.
We
I
offered
think
them
they're
the
from
chance to surrender.
Mornhaven.
Yeah.
Oh, if they're from Warrenhaven, we should just let them leave because that place is the worst, and they probably don't have a lot to live for if they're from there.
Yeah. No. Look.
They're the reason Mornhaven is like it is.
I don't know that that's true.
Yeah, but it
You
sounds
even
good.
know it.
I mean, I'm not convinced though.
Yeah, Romag seems like he's a little more important in the scheme of things than Harch is. He also looks like he might be a little bit tougher, but you also get the sense he could probably take either one of them. In addition to that, there's something about Romag. He seems like he's ambitious and not stupid.
So like,
Let's make a deal with him.
We're
Look,
ambitious. They're different.
You're not a stupid man. You're outnumbered. We're very powerful. We're here to conquer this temple. We might let you live if you can help us out in some way. So why don't you spill your guts and let us know if you can help us?
Yes.
Otherwise, prepare
Spill
to die.
We're going to spill your guts.
I agree. Spill guts.
What kind of help would you like?
We need to know information about this temple, who's involved, where they are, what's going on, and where the leaders are.
But more importantly, why is Puree?
Why are there so many darned undead things here trying to kill everyone? That's what I want to know.
That's a good question.
Well, the original denizens under the temple
are dead.
We haven't bothered to clear them out. In fact, they act as guardians, and it would be a disservice if we were to clear them out when they can clearly help us, protect us from people such as yourselves.
I see. It was unused space, and you figured, well, if it's not being used for anything, we might as well keep it as a trap or
so
deterrent.
what about the torturer?
Very good method of
I was going to say, did we forget about the evidence of sacrifice on the first level?
Yeah,
the blood everywhere.
In addition to that, you will find that this is not just it's not just the Earth Temple here. There's the Fire Temple, the Water Temple, and so on. But I am one of the more important priests within the entire temple, and I seek to run the temple myself one day. So,
why?
Perhaps we can make a deal.
Now we're talking.
Why do you want to run it?
Why wouldn't I?
It seems pretty awful down here. I don't know.
I'm the most important barbarian in the temple. Blink, blink.
Okay, well, obviously, I do not wish to fight you. My associate here does not wish to fight you. Clearly, you've overcome our guards, which means that you're powerful enough to take them. So, how can we help each other out?
That's a fine question. I honestly can't remember why we're here. It's been a while, and a lot of things have tried to kill us, and just something about evil. I don't know. I feel like I don't know that we can trust you. You probably feel the same. I'm kind of in a stalemate. Someone else weigh in here.
Can we roll a perception on him? Is he a good guy, evil, such? What's the vibe he's giving off? I mean, besides being a little bit haughty, I'm top dog.
Well, he clearly seems, like I said, he seems to be ambitious and not stupid.
He's totally lawful evil, isn't he? Unlawful evil? I don't know.
Who is the head of this temple, and what are they trying to do? I know you're trying to bring back a demon, I believe.
He gives off a hearty laugh and says, "There is no such organizational structure in this temple."
Shouldn't there be?
Well, then
there are a number of different temples within the temple.
Who seems to be the ruler of who's like the person that's the most in charge?
Are you saying that they're like some of you guys are into this whole demon summoning and some of you guys are not? Is that what you're saying?
I wouldn't go that far.
So you're all for demon summoning.
Let's
Kill
just,
him.
So you're not saying no.
All right.
again, let's just say that we could help each other out here. Now, perhaps I could walk away and we could forget that we ever met each other. And perhaps when you run into the other temple curates, temple leaders, the people not of the Earth Temple, maybe I wouldn't be upset if you took care of them. You know, it certainly wouldn't hurt me in any way, shape, or form for you to do that.
Could you give us some information as to where they are and what their weaknesses are and how we might go about getting them out of your hair?
Well, you will. How much of this temple have you explored so far?
Some.
This whole level, we got a pretty good. The level that we're currently on.
How deep
seems
is it?
pretty big, though. I don't know how.
Is George a cartographer in this game? I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm a cartographer in this game.
So maybe you want to show him our map or where we've explored and what we've done, and if he has any ideas on where we could start.
Yeah, let's give them all the information on our party.
Definitely.
We pretty much got this level done.
How many levels is this thing?
Yeah, how many more floors are there? That's like pretty much. That's a good question. There.
We don't. We do know at least now that there is an Earth Temple, or Earth factor, a fire factor, and a water factor. Right? I think that's what he mentioned.
Well, he's kind of implying that there's a faction to go along with every element. The four traditional elements, that being earth, air, water, and fire.
Right.
And he says the deeper you go, you will find that there is an associated node from each of those elements.
How do you activate the node?
You don't activate a node. You explore the node or flee the node, whatever the case may be. The point is that even though we're here in the temple, we are not necessarily in charge of what you'll find below.
Is it true that you're working for a demon?
And we work for ourselves.
Is there a demon overseeing this whole operation, like with some end game in mind to destroy the local region with elemental evils?
Well, perhaps you've heard of a demon called Ayaz.
I have.
Perhaps you've heard of a demon called Zugdmoy.
I have. Are you in cahoots with those, I suppose?
Cahoots?
Maybe not you, but others in this temple.
I would say that those two demons have a strong hold on this particular temple, yes.
Have these demons, are they on our plane yet? Are they trying to get to this
Manifested.
plane?
Difficult to say.
So as far as you know, they're not actually here yet. They're behind the scenes trying to get things happening.
There are depths to this place which I would not dare to venture myself. I can only imagine how you will do when you attempt it.
So,
what evils lurk? What evils lurk, to your knowledge, in the lower levels? Like what might we be facing should we venture forth down below?
Well, what can you imagine?
I can imagine a lot of bad things. I can imagine, from what we've seen here, there's lots of undead. I suspect we're going to have more powerful beings. I'm just wondering if we're going to be battling demons from the chaos realm.
Is there a hierarchy to this temple as far as the
Well,
elements?
here's the real question: if we like put on one of your robes, like for any of these people here, and just wore them around, would people stop us anywhere? Like,
Well, likely if you were to wear the robes of the Earth Temple, they would recognize your robes immediately, but then they would look at you and not recognize you and realize that you're an imposter.
I see. But if I wore, what if I was wearing fire robes in the Earth area? I'd be stopped because maybe I'd be in a forbidden zone, or there's only a visitor area or something like that. Is that what you're kind of saying? This is like the visitor area for you?
Well, this is where we choose to set up our organization.
Is there okay? So say we do let you go, right? What are your plans? What are you going to do? And
How do we know you
Also-
won't turn us in like to your
exactly.
compadres
Also,
as soon as we let
when
you
we
go?
get something in writing from you, your scribe or something like some type of passport that allows us passage into the next realm, or
Well, let me just say that I have no vested interest in betraying you, particularly if you're going to help me out with the other ones that I've been wanting to get out of my way for quite some time.
And who are these rivals of yours?
The fire temple, the water temple, the air temple.
Oh, is there like any particular person or anything like that? Like anything of that nature?
Any one of their clergy can be a threat to me. So no, not anyone in particular. All of them.
so we've explored most of this area, this level, anyways. Do you suggest the best passageway, the safest passageway for us down to the next level?
There really is no safe passage in this temple.
Okay.
How many levels is this temple?
How many levels is the temple? That's a good question.
Ah,
Quite a few.
like, are we gonna have to like do like a political thing here, or are we just gonna? Because like maybe he could give us safe passage.
Yeah, could you lead us? We need some assurance that you're not going to backstab us.
As I said, there is a node for fire, water, earth, and air.
Well,
There is another. There's another level immediately below this.
Who's there?
mm-hmm.
Banana.
Well, as with the rest of this temple, there are a number of different people there.
Yeah, I'm
Who's
just
there
saying.
that you hate?
Well, my main concern is how many levels is the temple? How many floors are there?
Without counting the minor levels, there's a total of 6. That includes the 4 nodes plus the two levels immediately below the temple.
So, is there places we could restock on gear?
No. there are no merchants here in the temple.
Unless we steal it. We obviously there have to be larders and stuff like that someplace, and we could take it from
Right
there.
here, we can get a lot of food.
All I can tell you is this: the further down you go, the more chaotic it gets.
I think that's,
Actually, there might be more like 8 levels.
yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why we came here.
I don't know that we came here for the chaos, but you know,
We were supposed to stop the chaos, find the source of it.
probably.
Add to it.
I mean,
So
maybe
what?
benefit and get riches and treasure. You know.
So what you're saying is the last man standing controls the temple?
No, I wouldn't say that. I would say that the last one of the temple priests standing would control the temple.
I see.
So what is the goal of your temple? I mean, is it to take over the region, unleash elemental evil upon the region, bring
Is it
in
to
a
like
gateway to allow demons to enter our material plane?
entirely wash Mornhaven off of the map? Because I'm kind of down with that one.
Yeah, that'd be all right. We wouldn't mind if you got rid of that town.
Our friend Finnegan here happens to be a priest.
I don't know that priest is the right word.
What is our goal? Our goal would be to harness the power of the temple.
To what end?
To what end? For personal gain, or to enslave the community, to unleash evil upon the.
Look. You can't use
To whatever end we see.
Well, it's really what the motivation is. I mean,
So what you're saying is you don't have a goal and you're aimlessly just collecting power.
yeah, it seems. Oh, guys,
Let me ask you. Let me ask you this. Say that you have power. Say that you have accumulated quite a lot of power. You don't then simply have one goal. Your goal becomes to deal with those who would unseat you from power and take advantage of circumstances where the power that you have will benefit you.
I mean, I know this is purely hypothetical, but people wield power differently. It's very telling how you describe that, what you'd kind of aim for. Seems like you're all in a fight for the power and nobody's really at the reins. Do you need help with something to fix that?
I thought I'd made that clear.
Like, how can we help?
He wants us to kill his rivals.
Yeah, well, where are their names? Where are they?
Yeah,
Go kill my enemies doesn't really tell me a lot.
You'll run into them, trust me, if you keep exploring.
Do you want to give us their names so we at least know who we're looking for?
Names, you want names.
Yeah. I mean, if I go and kill Henry the blacksmith, that's not going to help you.
I thought it was the butcher we hated.
I mean,
And
he was a
candlestick
dick,
maker.
too.
And
No, the candlestick maker I think was kind of okay, right? She was weird.
so
I was
the
kinda
baker.
dumb.
The baker nice?
The baker was a douche.
Yeah.
You will find a number of them. There's Smigmal Redhand and Senshock. Sargan.
Smigmal?
Sauron? What did
Ulgrist.
Ulgrist?
well, if you have any information about these
People's
guys,
parents must not have been the nicest.
like
That would explain why they went to evil.
Balrinth.
Ooh, that's a nice thing.
Can you tell us which temples these people work for? Like, can you make us a list of names? You have paper right there. Just make us a list. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah, like a hit list. I mean,
maybe we could, like you said, we could come back, we could restock, and
Barkinar.
Barkinar. There's a name for you.
Their parents must have really hated these kids.
I mean,
send shock. I mean, come on.
is he friends with Flim Flam?
That's his cousin.
Bam and Bim Bam.
Bim Bam, Bobby Bob.
Not Henry, though. He's not friends with any of these guys.
No.
So he assembles a short list. And he says there's most likely more than this, but these are the ones who have been capturing my attention the most.
So these are your biggest rivals. Got it.
And you will find them lower in the temple.
All of them. Okay, cool.
Where
Great.
will you
Evoke
be?
your name. If we evoke
Yeah.
your name, does it carry any merit on the other levels?
I don't think that invoking my name will help you.
Fair.
So, giving us a passport of sorts or some kind of letter of passage will not help us either.
We specifically don't use those because those can be counterfeited.
He's
He's not wrong.
not wrong.
I'm all about killing this guy.
I mean, if Entry starts,
I mean,
and again's
you know-
gonna roll with it, but like,
I mean, I hate to say it, and
He's
this
gonna
is probably the only time it will be said, but I agree with Ventry.
so he gave us a list of names.
Yeah.
Great. That's the other people will have to kill when he's gone, right? Like,
Okay,
just-
let's
assumedly.
All right,
Just saying.
kill him.
Oh,
This is like the Mornhaven thing all over again, where we're like, should we let it burn? And half of us were like, yeah, it's fine, just let it die. And then other people are like, no, it's a village. There could be good people there. And we're like, come on, man.
Yeah, nobody in this temple's all that good, really, when you think about it.
I mean,
and I
Nobody here is trustworthy.
he's
She's
not offering
fine
up
with
enough-
the zombie people and the torturer. No,
He's not
she's not
offering-
okay.
Are there any good people in the Temple of Evil, sir?
Only captains.
exactly.
Captains. And we release some of them, like,
So the real question is this. He has not initiated hostility with you. He doesn't seem to want to initiate hostility. And he's made it pretty clear to you that he wishes to not die. So you have to ask yourself, if you kill him,
If we keep you alive, what else can you do for us?
I mean,
Can you help us in any other way if we do not kill you? Will you like allow us to help us out or give us information, give us safe passage from time to
He
time?
can't give us safe passage. That's the thing. He's already said that.
50. I
Where's
think
the good
we should
loot?
live.
the good loot, the further down you go, the better it gets.
Where will
Well, how do
we
we-
find you after we kill everybody else for whatever reward you may have for us at that time?
He says, look, let me make this perfectly clear. I am at your mercy. You've eliminated my guards. You've eliminated my guard captain. There is nothing I can do. If I were to try to fight you, I am fairly certain I would lose. You outnumber me, and you've already fought your way in. So the question here is there the question is, are you willing to kill me in cold blood, knowing what that will do to you, as opposed to allowing me to live, in which case there will be no toll on your soul.
I mean,
I mean,
You know what?
have
My
us
soul's
have
pretty
souls?
good with you being dead.
Damn.
We could-
like,
We could tie him up
I
or something.
just rolled a 50% tile dice, and I say we're not going to kill
you
him.
know what I think we should do?
Switch
I
my
think
mind.
we should go put him in that room with all those zombie guys who he says aren't a
Who
problem.
does number 2 work for?
Number 3.
Like, I mean, it's not nice, but he says they're fine. So, just saying, like, we probably shouldn't do that.
And
But
so
like,
it
I
might-
wouldn't.
Brother
I'm
would
generally
do.
neutral on this guy, but however everyone else feels.
It might be okay to have an ally up here in the upper quarters.
Never
And-
leave a live enemy behind you.
That's true.
He's not actively an
I-
enemy, but yeah, he's
Oh,
definitely.
yeah.
Yeah, why don't we just like tie him up here? We just, eventually someone will come for him. At least, and then he'll just, I don't know. I'm a
Let
little
him go
torn
or kill
about
him. Let him
Kill
go
him.
or kill him.
What do you think?
Flip a coin.
I
Roll the
did.
dice.
I rolled already.
Roll the
A
42.
42. I said if it's over 50, we kill him.
Okay, there we go.
42. That's just, the answer to life, the universe, and everything.
That's right. The answer is 42.
that should have gotten like an automatic pass, or whatever you want to do.
My opinion is that we just let him go, and we'll deal with him later if we have to.
We got his list of guys. We'll find you if we find these turd bags.
If we find you're trying to backstab us and lead us, we'll make your death very, very painful. You'll wish we had killed you.
Well, he's not
now.
offering to lead you anywhere. So there's that.
No.
Yeah.
He's just gonna
He
leave.
just wants to go.
He wants to go back to mommy.
He's basically saying, take care of my political adversaries and I'll be happy.
Yep.
All right. My vote is we don't kill him. We just
in, like Mornhaven or something, or like where can we find you if we need you for like being we did all the things.
You wouldn't catch me dead in Mornhaven.
Oh,
it's the worst.
Right?
It's the worst.
The worst.
That's a terrible place.
Where do you
Why
live?
would anybody go there?
Okay, maybe he's not so bad.
He seemed fine. Definitely not leaving people dead in a hole. He is leaving people undead in a temple, which isn't my thing, but whatever.
Okay, well, he says, look.
I still say kill him. But that's me.
He says, if you plan to kill us, we'd be happy to take our leave.
Wait, that doesn't make sense. If we're gonna kill you, you're gonna leave like that.
Well,
it's fine.
I mean, Finnegan just stands aside. She's letting the party figure this out. She doesn't care.
Strip off all your clothes.
He says, come, Harch, let us leave this place.
Yes.
Harch.
And they start walking toward the door.
All right. I should tell him. They should have him stripped down at least, and then and let him go.
Yeah, maybe a little gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to pay the toll.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got. I'm sure you got some rings or something on you that, that might help us in our endeavors.
It's a shakedown.
Wait, how bad off are we?
I don't know. He did talk about guilt.
No,
right?
do we need spells? Do we need hit points? Anything like this? Anybody hurt?
Not that bad.
I'm out of magic. So
the thief who hasn't even tried to pick pockets yet. I mean, I'm just so disappointed.
Well, I'm a treasure hunter. I'm not a
eat his food and drink, and make him stay with us, and we'll have this conversation more and more, and then we'll let him go, and then we'll continue on after a long rest.
He says, just so you know.
And if anything happens during the night or during the party, the feast, then we kill him for sure.
I don't think he wants to stick around.
I don't care.
Let's see what I'm doing.
I'm not gonna have much of a choice.
We can't false imprison someone here without it's an all or none. Like
no, but we can let them wander out naked. That's fine with me.
Yeah, it's definitely.
He goes, okay. Look, I'll tell you what. I have something on in my possession that will make your life a lot easier when you investigate the room to the north, my sleeping chambers. That thing I have in my possession is a key. If I hand you the key, you're going to have a much easier time getting into my personal belongings, of which there is some amount of coin as well as some magic items.
I mean, you should have left.
What kind of magic items,
my friend?
Right?
A potion of speed, a scroll of animate dead, and a scroll of bestow curse, all of which are very valuable. Now, if I hand you this key and I allow you to get into my personal belongings, you will allow us to go. It'll be a trade. Is that an equitable trade? Are you willing to make this deal?
I'm willing to make the deal.
I'm
And
willing to.
you will not betray us to anybody else. You will not let anybody know that we were here.
Why would I do that when you're going to be helping me?
All right. So it was a scroll of animate dead and a scroll of
Bestow curse.
bestow curse. That's what I thought. All right.
He reaches into his tunic and he produces a key.
All
Is
right,
this a deal?
It's a deal. I
I'm
keep
fine
my
with it.
word.
Okay.
Okay, guys. No one freaking draw on them.
He hands you the key and he goes, "Hearts, come!" And they walk out the door.
You bet. We're watching you, though. If we find you betrayed us, you'll be sorry.
Don't worry about them. They're allowed to talk. Finnegan's just sitting on the couch that's kind of soaked in oil, just casual.
Can Ventry try to stealthily follow them?
Well, I mean, you know that they're just going to head south to the door and then into the dungeon. But, you know, if he sees he's being followed, he's going to turn around and just kind of look at you and point to the key that he gave you.
Hey, baby.
Yeah, let him go.
I know where there's a secret door.
But you're surmising there's a secret door, sir. Surmising. You don't know for sure. The facts
search
are
the
not
room.
there.
Okay, let's.
Okay, you do find the chest he was talking about.
Yeah.
And it's empty. No,
does it have the potion of speed and the
it
scrolls?
has a little jar of his baby teeth in it. Sweet.
He gave you a key that just explodes the chest when you open it.
Okay, so are you just going to go up to it and put the key in the lock?
No, I'm going to check the trap first.
There we go.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
Investigation check. Okay. Yes, that's probably better.
You do find what appears to be a poison needle.
No,
I found it, guys.
All right. So we find the poison needle. We disarm it.
So to do that, you'd need to give me a dex check with a DC of 16 or a thieves' tools check with a DC of 16.
Yeah. So we would use the thieves' tools.
Okay. So you disable the poison needle trap. You whip out the key. You open it up, and within is a bullseye lantern, a tinderbox, 2 leather bags containing 183 electrum pieces and 240 gold pieces, respectively. There's also a gold box set with ivory, and within there appears to be a potion and 2 scrolls.
Okay.
Okay, 183 electrum, and what was the other?
240 gold.
Thank you.
Hey, the gold box is probably worth something too.
Yeah, you're guesstimating the gold box is worth about 350 gold pieces.
I have a good eye for these things.
We'll take it.
Shiny.
Yeah. All right. Well, he neglected to mention the trap, but maybe it slipped his mind.
It didn't.
I mean, think about it. He's under stress. We just killed his oldest men.
No, he's probably just an asshole. I'm pretty sure he's actually from Mournhaven, but I don't want to say it in front of him. It's like rude.
Yeah, he probably saw your face go all sour when you said that you're from Mournhaven.
Yeah.
Clearly, he didn't have anything nice to say about Mournhaven.
He's covering.
He could have been acting.
Mournhaven.
His ex-wife probably lives there.
Oh. I mean, if she left him to hide out in Mournhaven,
how bad is he?
He's got a garbage life.
Exactly.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do?
Well, I want to check this passageway, and is it actually a secret door at the end of this?
So the door does come to an abrupt end there. Do you want to investigate it?
I do.
Yeah, it looks secret to me.
Okay, you definitely find a concealed door. And you've already been through that area, so you know what to expect.
Exactly. Yeah, kind of weird that he didn't like just duck out the side here when you heard, the commotion. But I don't know. Maybe
Nobody said he was smart.
He just wants us to kill his shitty associates.
Yeah, so we could avoid the Earth stuff, and but then there's this. The only place we haven't been to that I can think of is this center area here.
And we don't need
And over here, and down here.
What do you guys think about taking a rest?
Yeah.
Oh, we need you to get your spells back, so that may not be a bad idea.
Yeah, that might be a bad idea. Not a bad idea.
Fell so fast.
Yeah, but I was actually, doing damage.
So was I.
I killed somebody.
Fire.
Hey, competition. It's a group effort.
Nobody died.
Yeah, well, you're the one who almost
Okay.
killed us, so I guess you would get like a -1.
Wait, who?
Okay, cursed plus 1 arrow.
Together.
Start calling Tyree a stormtrooper.
Hey, stormtroopers can hit what they're aiming at. Okay? Don't let the propaganda mislead you.
Says the person from 501st.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Hold up. Time out. Not I am a Mando. Thank you.
I thought you
I
were
do not associate with those scum.
I thought Mandos were a branch of the 501st. Am I?
Nope, not anymore. We saw the handwriting on the subway wall and said, ha, "We're getting away from you, losers."
Okay, all right. I was misinformed.
I'm teasing about them being losers. I've actually got friends that are 501st. But no, they've actually separated everything out, and everybody's their own group now. So,
okay. Anyway, getting back to the dungeon.
sorry.
So, are you taking a rest? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, and stock
Yeah, I
up
think
on
we should.
rations, water, booze, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I'm okay with the booze.
You
I'm
do
like-
need. You're gonna need food and water anyway.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not gonna touch the booze because we gotta be on our toes just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Fresh.
In case of
Oh.
what? Ronag
Okay,
coming
Ronag.
back and stabbing us?
My breastplate. I was
What's
working
this?
on. I was
Oh,
working
yeah.
on a breastplate. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did anybody take that plate armor?
I already have plate armor.
I don't use it.
I think I got it from the handsome man some
Yeah,
years back or whatever.
I just have the pretty axe.
Well, the reason I'm asking is, Valen, can you wear it?
I don't know if Rangers can wear plate.
You need at least 15 strength.
I thought it was 13.
15.
What I do have, my strength is that.
Yeah, but do you have proficiency in heavy armor though?
I don't think I do, because I was never really considering ever having it.
I wouldn't expect a ranger to be able to wear plate.
No.
Yeah, to
That'd
me,
be
I'd prefer not to. Yeah, I'd rather find a ring or something someday.
At least not without blowing a feet.
Yep.
Yep.
But if he's got any like rings of protection or something like that, I'll gladly take those.
No, we didn't.
Pretty sure he has those on his body.
We could always sell the plate armor to somebody back.
We'd have to go back
Somewhere.
to Warnhaven.
And
Maybe
it's
not
the
more
worst.
game.
And we kind of pissed off the blacksmith and the baker probably, and they probably
Look.
think we're the worst.
Look. It's still good plate mail, even if they, they could melt it down and re-smelt it for something else. You know, they make horseshoes or whatever Mornhaven uses.
Well, there's quite a bit of metal there.
They'll
Yeah,
just use it to stab all the other people and then throw them in a pit so they can be undead people in the bottom of like a well or whatever.
Do we want to follow the yellow arrows now?
Mornhaven's just the worst.
So did we get a long rest in?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure before I clicked it and reset everything.
Yeah,
I'm
you've
gonna
gotten a long rest in. You're not sure how long you've been down here.
Days.
It's dark.
I'm gonna finish off my breastplate. I'm going to do a druid chronicle of our journey so far. Put it on the wall in the ancient druid writing, and play my drum and drink some brandy until we're ready
Okay.
to go.
we're in the middle of like enemy territory, guy.
Yeah, I know.
Brandy's gonna make him relax, so he's like ready to go.
Are you attempting to say that drinking
Enters the
alcohol in a dungeon isn't responsible?
Yeah,
I mean, exactly.
It calms his nerves.
Water here.
It's like,
I'm just saying, plate,
I
you
didn't
know,
say I was being drunk. I said I was just
I mean, and the
my drum and
Taking the edge off.
and here's the
yeah.
problem. Plate
Oh,
armor is so. Anyway,
Yeah,
I don't
no
think
carbs.
anyone could afford to buy the plate armor off of us.
Probably not. They'd probably just steal it from us because they're assholes.
Well, it is Mornhaven.
Somebody's got a really low opinion of the people in Mornhaven.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
everybody,
I
including the
do.
people in Mornhaven.
Yeah, even they hate themselves, okay?
But by the way, you can always take a feat for wearing that heavy armor, that plate mail.
Yeah.
It's probably not worth it.
But
So
we won't.
is Tusker going off on his own? Is that what
I
I'm seeing?
mean, yeah, pretty much.
Oh, Finnegan would go with Tusker because she doesn't care about the stuff in
Yeah,
here.
I'm gonna join them too. As soon as we are able to
In the
roll.
hallway. Did we ever go in there?
Is everyone up the hallway?
Yeah, I'm in the hallway. I was looking at the door. I found the secret door. I let you guys know.
Yeah.
There's a secret door. There's a bed. We could sleep if you want to.
There, Tusker.
We did the
We can't
sleeping
split
already.
the party.
We did the sleeping already.
I know. I'm just saying. Are we going out this way because it's the shortest way? But there's also these other rooms in the bottom that we didn't check.
Oh, the bottom. Where?
I was
You're
thinking
all
about
you're all about the bottoms and the rears, aren't you?
I was
Today.
thinking about just going down these stairs.
Didn't those rooms sound like there were tons of undead in them?
I mean, yeah.
Another
let's-
golem.
Flappy
I'd
wings.
say we follow the yellow arrows. I mean,
There's gotta
Yeah,
be
I think
something
it's
around
probably
here.
time we should.
I think we were told that there's just nothing of interest there except for golems, and it's dangerous. I say we go down this major stairwell to the south,
Well,
and we walk
fine with me.
slow
I thought
looking.
that was the way we came in, wasn't it?
No,
No.
we came in from the ones down way at the south of the map. Left was the one we came from.
Let's go find the
Originally.
node. I have a feeling the node is past the arrows.
Sure.
I'm using my
Okay.
barbarian spider sense.
Follow the node.
So if I only put on half of the plate armor, will that give me half plate?
No.
No, there might be,
It was. Never mind.
Oh, I got you.
Sometimes it's better to shut it down real hard.
Exactly. I was saying, there's areas down in the southern part of the map that we haven't seen. So,
Yeah.
Esme, I need my room, Esme.
I'm kind of good with like following the arrows. Let's just go to our death now, because why
I
not?
mean, why not?
You mean
We've
Hey, what
followed chaos
about-
so far.
Go
Why?
to the east. There's a door there.
Okay, so we're all rested, right? We're all like full hit points and whatnot. And we're ready to go.
Sure.
We are ready.
Okay, I'm happy going to the next level.
We found the adept and the curate, whatever that means.
Yeah, but didn't we Didn't we come in?
In this door.
Did not come in from over here.
No.
Wait, which?
This might lead upstairs to like the shit storm up there,
Came
but
in
you know.
from all the way down. From no, not from there. From here? I don't know. One of those stairwells.
Or this
That's what
corridor.
I'm saying. There might be more to this level in general.
Yes, but we do not get experience for killing everything.
This is true.
Yeah.
No, I think it's time to move on.
Okay. Let's,
Yeah, bigger and better. Bigger and badder.
Or at least
Yeah,
figure out where
I'm
things-
not exactly a fan of following the yellow arrows. I
like
think
it's
we should move down. Like,
so bad.
do
everything.
you want me to draw up a list?
Yeah.
Got
I
it.
just had Romeg do it.
Got
You
it.
can give us another list. Sure.
We have to
It'll
start
be
finding
list day.
people on the list.
No, it's probably like, I don't know, like a
I'm just going to say this. We have Ventry in the party.
You're right, but we'll still probably start on
We don't
fire.
have anything flammable
I was
anymore.
thinking about this little drop floor.
This list is on fire.
I'm sorry, Daniel. You're never going to live that down, brother.
This is definitely way down with like chances of us being discovered
Hey, if
going
you
down
didn't
this
do it,
way.
I probably would have done it.
Almost. Yeah. Anybody? What do you think?
Oh, curtains. Woo.
I think here or here are good areas too.
You sure you want to do this, huh?
No.
No. There's other
Are there
parts.
curtains? If there are curtains, we should turn back. Curtains usually cover
You
back.
hear me? Because I'm
We are
saying
all.
take
We have magic
There-
missiles. Come
They're
on.
definitely summoning a demon in there. Like, we're not ready for that.
We'll never. We're gonna be third level as long as we're on this level.
What do you think
Oh.
about this?
Huh?
This spiral staircase.
Spiral staircase. Where is?
That was over by the rat room.
Yeah.
That probably goes back, or does it go down or up? I forget.
I thought
Well,
that one went.
I know there's 2 doors to the south that we haven't checked, at least.
By the way, from the other side of the curtain, you hear what sounds like the sound of rocks clattering on rocks and heavy, heavy footsteps.
It's just an elemental.
They're walking. It sounds like something, or maybe more than one something, is walking around the room, possibly patrolling them. Who knows what they're doing exactly.
We were warned not to go into this room. This is elemental golems.
Yeah, I think we need to go like east-west, not go someplace else. Like maybe.
Send Ventry behind the curtain.
No.
Look, I'm not going in there.
Ventry might be impulsive, but like she's not dumb.
All right. What?
Ah,
We're gonna go down
Ish.
here then. There's this place. There's this place.
There's this
Yeah.
place, and I think there's also this passageway over. Did we come
I
from
say
here?
we investigate that door that was just pinged on.
We never checked this area over here.
Let's go over there.
there's a lot of areas we haven't checked in here.
Let's check this
If
door.
we go here and there's nothing there but guards or undead, then we're going back to the curtain.
I
No,
think we should go downstairs.
Down. He said it gets worse the further down you go.
Yeah. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
And we're here to get rid of the worst things.
I agree. with Cat on that, and I think that the spiral staircase is a good idea.
We've spent several days here. Like, let's just keep going.
let's get to the big bad guys.
We found one of the bad priests. You guys, he gave us a list of the other people he hates.
You want to
Yeah, I
go
don't
to
think they're
the
on
big
this
bad
level.
All
guys.
the really bad
You're running
people.
away from a golem or whatever this thing is. Yeah, an elemental. You're running away from an elemental, but you want to go find bigger,
Something
badder
that
things.
can crush
So,
you to death
is
with
it-
a rock.
Is it safe to say you want to open the store?
No.
Tusker
I will-
opens the
I will
door.
listen at the door. I will listen.
The barbarian has lost his
Okay.
patience, and the door is open.
You don't hear anything.
I opened the door. I
That
didn't
seems
listen.
Oh,
worse.
he opened the door.
I opened the door.
Okay.
He's gonna kill us. All right. What do you see?
Die to die, die to
Rats,
die, die, die,
undead,
die,
maybe.
die to die.
The guards
is
who
what you
don't know
see.
their bosses left them.
These halls never end. Let's just go downstairs.
Yeah, no kidding.
I mean, I offered to go behind the curtain, but no.
If you want to go and die in there, that's your business.
Why,
Whatever.
why,
Yeah,
You know,
why are some of us going different ways? I mean, just like
this
I
is
see
normal.
I see maps being revealed.
The,
I
the
mean,
party is splitting, and the party's getting
Some of us can move our
Undisciplined.
tokens
undisciplined.
faster than others.
guys, we need to stick together. Benny, tell them.
Yes.
They listen to you.
Hey,
Nobody listens to me.
What?
See?
Did you
Well,
say something?
Do I have
No.
guys? Let's stick together.
Yeah, we should stick together no matter what.
Maybe you should follow them very closely, Tyree, because you're very good at that.
Thank you. I am. Yes.
You're really not. If anything, like pushes
He's
past.
very good at hiding.
Well, that's what thieves do, right?
I thought you were a treasure hunter, not a thief.
Well,
Get your
sometimes
story right. If you're gonna lie, at least keep it consistent.
Right? I mean,
I thought he identified as rogue, not thief.
yeah, rogue. I'm a rogue.
I think he identifies as confused.
That
Dazed, confused, or is it
I'm
baked and
an
confused?
arcane trickster. I'm just kind of like, I play around. I just use my magic to help me with my treasure hunting stuff.
Bullshit.
My,
Something in the air. Glad I'm wearing my boots.
just look, Greece to comprehend languages and magic missile. Come on, mold earth helps me like dig out the excavate stuff.
Yeah,
Get
can
those
you dig it?
Can you excavate the bullshit you're shoveling?
Can you dig it?
Can you dig it?
Okay, so what are we doing, guys?
Following chaos.
Yeah, we'll
horde.
follow them. Yep.
Which thems are we then?
I'm just gonna wait for Ventry or Tusker to get hurt bad before I'm like, hey, we really should go to the basement. Thanks, guys.
The basement is where they keep the dead ones.
It's the basement of the basement. It's fine.
Hey, if we go to the basement, we might level up.
It's also part of my thought.
That was my point too. That's why I kept on saying.
All right. Well,
So
let's-
technically, if we race to the bottom of the dungeon and we level up every time, and then we come back up, is that the strategy here? Is that
what we have to do is we need to
Probably.
set up
probably need
Is
more
that a
If,
time.
milestone?
if you're going to try to meta this dungeon in such a way, surely the GM would see what you're doing, and it wouldn't end well for you. That's all I'm saying.
So this is where
Oh.
Tusker dies in this little hallway.
Nothing here.
Tusker's last stand.
Look at the beautiful dust and rocks. No, it's so lovely.
All right, let's see what's up here. We're gonna clear this room out, then we're gonna go downstairs.
Broken furniture.
Oh, look, it's a room.
It's a room.
Broken
Okay.
furniture, like all our dreams.
It's
This
got
area was
mushrooms.
evidently one where strange and potent stuffs were once kept. The place is a welter of smashed flasks, broken pottery vessels, and glass shards, all amidst the scattered remains of the contents of these containers. Herbs, spices, chemicals, and other strange mixtures and substances now unidentifiable. Even the shelves and benches which held these items are now broken and strewn about. The wreckage is total.
Nothing of salvage.
Do you? Well, the question is how much
do a
how much
ritual
time do you want to
first.
spend here?
Do a ritual.
No,
Do it.
takes too
Valen will do a
long.
quick search. Yeah, I'll search the room.
I'll search it as well with druidic skill.
All right, give me an investigation check.
So
Investigation.
with druidic skill, does that mean you're going to try to explode it?
Okay. Tyree and Valen, roll 1d8.
1d8. Yes, roll your own death, sirs.
Okay. Valen, you find a bottle of dull red powder.
Ooh.
Tyree, you find a small bottle of yellow powder.
Powder. It's got to have some significance.
Turmeric and cayenne.
No, dehydrated potions.
Do you wish to open it up and take a sniff?
Well, you said they're powders. So why would I guess
Yeah.
it would taste.
I'll
maybe.
do a little bit more investigation to see if I could recognize anything with it, with using my ranger skills and see what I can figure out.
Okay, Valen, the only time you've seen the only time you've seen a red powder that looks quite like this, it was phosphorus.
Phosphorus.
I'm thinking this yellow powder might be sulfur. I'm just guessing. But anyway, yes. Does it have a sulfuric smell when I open it up?
It indeed does smell like rotten eggs.
Okay. Well, we should bring this with us because we could probably concoct something.
Yeah, we can literally make a bomb.
Yeah, like a stink bomb. Oh my god, please cap it.
With that keg of oil and
let's just make sure like one person's carrying one bottle and the other person's carrying the other, so this way they don't like.
Oh my god! Make sure you don't inhale fully with your nose or your mouth. Oh my god!
Yeah, Valen will pack up the phosphorus bag of powder and put it in his pouch.
Okay.
Yeah, and
right.
I'll just hold the sulfur. Just let's not mix it with. I think if we mix it with certain things, we can make an acid.
Yeah.
Will it make a big splash?
Well, it could burn through things.
Never mind.
I guess it went over my head.
Acid splash.
Oh dear.
Wrong campaign.
I mean, yeah, maybe.
I mean, I got it. Wrong campaign.
This corridor here where Tusker's standing, maybe?
What? Oh, I'm just waiting. I want to keep the party together. I'm just waiting.
Here, Tusker, if I stand here, do you want to go to the end of the hall, see if there's anything up that way?
Do it.
We're this far. Might as well.
Be quiet.
I'm hunting rabbit.
Not down here, you're not.
I'm hunting cat.
Meow. That's weird.
No, not the cat.
He is loud.
It's a putty cat.
I thought we were going downstairs.
He was sharing the song of his people.
Arrow.
An arrow. That's interesting.
Okay. This chamber is plastered and painted with disgusting scenes and adages, perhaps used as a restful contemplation to which the clerics of the cult might retreat and ponder the glories of earthly elemental evil. A huge eye is painted on the ceiling and seems to glare down upon all in the place. Padded benches still line the walls, and several chairs remain intact. From the condition of the seats and the look of the floor, this ghastly chamber is still frequented on occasion.
Somebody investigate, por favor.
Yeah, check the walls. Make sure there's not some sort of hidden tunnel or something.
Tusker will stare at the eye.
I shall investigate.
I shall investigate it.
Poor Tusker has to make a saving throw for sanity.
Okay, well, if there's anything to be found in here, you would have found it with that roll.
Well, thanks for the waste of the roll there.
Do I win the? Does Tusker win the staring contest? Does the eye blink first or no?
How long do you want to give it?
I'll give it until everybody's done investigating.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out.
Okay, the eye doesn't blink.
Oh,
Check
man,
out
my
this
eyes
last
are sore.
That sounded so mournful. Aww.
Aw. I really wanted some dessert. It's like that's what it sounds like.
Okay, so Ventry, there is a hallway roughly where you're standing.
Aww.
Oh, you mean, yeah. Okay.
No rabbits.
We're hunting rabbits.
Oh, no. The magic forest.
Hey, what did it say about copyrighted stuff?
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, magic helmet. Sorry, not magic. Well,
We're hunting.
magic.
We're hunting kitty cats.
Okay.
Oh, a door.
Go listen at the door, yeah.
Please be undead. Please be undead. Please
Go
be
downstairs.
Please
Go
don't.
downstairs. Go
Go down
downstairs.
the stairs.
Guys. Let's just make sure we have everything. You know, like someone said before, we clear out all the enemy. You know, we'll see what happens. We'll keep the one guys.
Lair. If we're going to be down in the next lair for 50 days, it doesn't matter because there will be more stuff here when we come back.
Of course, there will be, but you know, maybe something valuable that we could take.
There could
That's
be
actually like
a ring of
useful,
protection
like
somewhere.
a tool. A ring of protection would be fantastic. I could use one.
Okay, so you're standing in front of a bronze door to the north.
Ooh.
Do we hear anything behind
This,
it?
this portal is shut fast by a massive lock. Upon its surface are strange and disconcerting runes. Possibly they identify what is beyond, or perhaps they are some sort of warning.
There are Arcana check.
Are these
or
the
religion
same
check.
runes we saw before?
No.
Guidance? Anybody? Guidance?
Yeah, well,
Bueller.
Tusker knows where his skills fail, and this is one of them.
I guess
Ain't nobody here able to guide you.
And there's no sound emanating behind the door.
It's probably too thick.
Yeah, it might be locked for a reason. Like,
Is he keeping something in or out?
It's trying to keep the thick people out.
I mean,
Hey, wait.
So what do you want to do?
just
We need
listen.
some intelligent people to examine these.
So you're listening and you're not hearing anything.
What do you need?
Fanny, there's a locked door here, and it's really sturdy, and I don't know what I want to do. I want to unlock it. What do you think we should do? Because, you know, I can't think for myself sometimes.
It looks interesting. There's probably something very...
Can you read these runes, maybe? Because I couldn't read these runes.
I honestly feel like maybe we should just leave this one.
Someone said, like, maybe the wizard could read the runes. I don't know.
There's probably something valuable back there, but valuable to who is the
Where is our
question.
wizard?
And I think just not doing it.
This guy.
But I also think we should go downstairs already.
he
We've
is.
been here for days.
Maybe there's steps behind the door.
Your
Well,
choice.
unless the runes are in common, draconic, dwarven, or giant, I don't think I'm going to be able to help.
No, that's a lot
Dramatic,
more than me.
For goblin.
Use your intelligence, maybe. Just roll.
If
You never
they're
know.
magic ruins, we might not be able to read them anyway.
I mean,
Let's just open it.
I disagree with that choice. I can just walk back.
yeah, I'm not
Let's
feeling
go
it.
check out this downstairs. I mean,
Okay, Ventry, are you going to attempt to open the door?
No, I am
Do
not.
it.
It was
Do it.
last time I
Do it.
was
What?
warned
Wow.
against something by Kat. She had to come and get my ass out of bad stuff. So
It's true.
I need to learn my lesson. Yeah, that's
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Hey.
So you don't want to check that arrow area. I know this rock.
Tusker opens the door.
Oh, you really? Okay.
I rolled a 98. Look at that.
No, nobody move.
Nobody moved.
Wait,
Yeah,
you rolled it. How would you roll 98 on?
I allowed the gods to decide what I chose to do.
Okay, so it's locked. It's got a lock.
Okay, so I need Ventry, Tusker, Morden, and Valen. I need all of you to give me a. Let's see here. Dexterity check.
I'm going to
Basically-
kill somebody.
Basically, as soon as he touches the door, it explodes in a burst of cold.
Is it a dex save?
Yeah.
It is. Okay, it looks like
Uh-oh.
Valen did not make it.
Uh-oh. Ow.
Surrender the door.
Okay,
said.
so give me one second here to bring the dice back up.
What the hell?
Okay, so it explodes out and does
The door
a
closed.
grand total of 25 points of damage
Holy crap.
to everybody who failed their save. Those who made their save take half.
Balin, are you alive?
I'm actually at 0 hit points right now. I had 25 hit points.
What?
Holy crap.
Wait, you full rest?
Finnegan,
When you come to, make sure you thank Tusker.
I was fully, that was my maximum hit points, 25.
yeah, Finnegan sees you go down and she's gonna run over and
Oh, yeah.
heal
I'm
you.
glad I made my
Now,
save
Lou?
because I almost got killed.
The doors are right
You gained-
open now, right?
My eyes flashed before my eyes.
Hey, wake up, buddy!
Oh, whew.
But you said the door exploded, though, right? So that means it's not there anymore.
The door didn't
Exploded
explode.
arcane energy.
The door didn't explode. A blast of cold exploded outward from the door.
It was a trap.
As a,
Hey,
or somebody's behind the door.
maybe don't touch the door.
It's a trap. It's a trap.
Did you heal me, Finnegan?
I did.
Oh, how many hit points?
8.
8. Okay. Oh, good. Thank you very much.
I could use some healing too, but you know.
Well, we
Let's
have.
all come over here or go
I-
back into a safer spot and maybe do a little bit of prayer of
Well,
healing.
I will.
Yeah.
I guess I'll give the some. Who needs a potion of healing? I got 2. So.
No,
I can do a prayer of healing.
Oh
she
yeah,
did
yeah.
the prayer of healing. Yeah, let's do that because I definitely could still use some more
Back
healing.
to that little room that was a little safer than, the giant exploding frozen door of death.
Yeah.
Why are you gonna let
Ventry
it
didn't do it this
You didn't appreciate the giant exploding frozen door.
No.
She's not a fan.
Bad door. Bad.
Like, do you know what makes it sting worse? She said, yeah, we should just leave this one alone. I feel like we should just leave it alone.
That's why Ventry left it alone.
So yeah, let's go back to the carpeted room to sit and do the prayer of healing.
I'll stand guard. I didn't get hurt. I'm just because
I also did not get hurt.
Ventry,
Fear it.
I almost
join
died.
us?
What a way to go. Jeez.
So I think that's what they call a 20-minute adventuring day.
So it takes 10 minutes to cast my prayer of healing. So
Could have
I think
opened the
you there.
carpet.
everyone
Yeah.
gains 19 hit points of healing.
Could have opened the curtain. It
Oh.
probably would have
Woohoo!
gone better
I'm
for
back
us.
at full.
Yeah, same here.
No.
19 hit.
what you're saying is you want to open the curtain.
Or I go back. and
Hey,
open
let's
the
go
curtain.
downstairs.
Please,
Hey,
please,
look,
please let me make the next decision for all of us. Let's
I
go.
don't think Finnegan's here because I'd be
downstairs.
dead.
Like,
fine, let's go
we
downstairs.
either sleep again,
Okay.
so we're all stacked up and go downstairs, or we just go downstairs and hope that nobody touches a door they shouldn't.
Which way do you want to go downstairs?
So let's review the map, because downstairs we had a few different ways.
I
vote
believe there's the spiral staircase over here, and I think that one goes down.
Did it go down or up?
I think it went down.
Yeah.
And there's another staircase here too.
And the one in the middle.
And then there's a passageway here which we haven't gone to, and a passageway, bunch of rooms towards the south, and another, on the southwest side.
The southwest side in that corner is just another stairwell that went upstairs.
Oh, does it go upstairs?
Yes.
Okay. That's right. From the other map.
And there are sounded to be a bunch of undead from some of the stuff down kind of center. So I'm not really inclined to go over there and explore more of the rooms. I just think finding one of the stairwells down.
I know.
If we want to take the spiral one, I'm fine with that, but I'm also fine with the center one. I just any of the stairs that descend further into this chaos.
We don't want to go into that center area.
I think the spiral staircase over by the torture chamber would be our best bet.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if it went back upstairs or not.
It looks like it's going down.
It's going down for real.
All right. Let's
So yeah, if that one descends, let's take that one. I thought it went upstairs.
We would probably okay. Let's go.
If it goes down, yeah, let's do it.
No. We're descending the spiral staircase to the lower ground.
Okay. You still seem to be stuck in a room.
Oh, you want us to walk it? Okay. Yeah, that could be a chance encounter, folks. Let me go ahead and or don't. You could just go ahead yourself. And guys, are you coming? Guys,
No.
come on.
No, they're all looking at other things.
We got a bunch of looky-loos over here.
I mean,
Are we going through the big hallway?
See, senorita.
Should just go down in the middle one. That way they know that we're coming.
But maybe we don't want them to know. And
we lost Ventry somewhere.
Where'd I
seems
go?
normal.
I lost myself.
Ventry lost herself a few times.
And we almost lost her a few times also.
The greatest journey in life is to find yourself.
It's not to find yourself on the floor waking up with a bunch of skeletons around you, though. Don't do that one.
Okay, so this stairwell does indeed go downstairs. Before we go on, though, there's something I need to check, and I need to pull out volume 1 of this 2-volume set. So give me a couple minutes. I'll be right back.
That's good because I'm still looking for Valen on the map. I lost myself.
I bet you went into that middle section.
Oh, probably.
It's not revealed yet.
Yeah, you're in the darkness.
Oh, help me.
Just push your over arrow button. If you have yourself selected, you'll just slide over.
Okay.
Maybe. What you could also do is just start off the corner and just highlight the whole thing, and everything that you actually own will be selected, and you could just move your character about.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, guess what? My shampoo still smells like banana taffy.
Be right back.
Thought it would be important to share.
So, Kat,
Mm-hmm.
one of our Mando members in my clan goes by the name Banana.
Mm-hmm.
And so she posted something, and I said, "Why is it that every time you post something in our chat?" I said, "You remember the Manamana song?" I said, "I hear it play in my head, but with banana nut."
Banana nut.
And she goes, "Oh, well, if it makes you feel better, it does that for me all the time." I'm like, "Okay, I don't feel so bad now. I embrace the madness."
Okay, I have some important news for you.
Is it good or bad?
It's good.
Oh, do we get to level
up?
Yes.
Oh my god, it's been like 5 years.
Yes, you can now level up to level 5.
Cool.
No.
So I'll let you do that because you're not prepared for the next level until you do that.
We're probably not anyway.
Hey, Darren, I lost Valen. He's somewhere on the map, and I can't find him.
Oh, you seem to be hidden in a wall.
Oh, how the hell did I do that?
Magic.
Oh, thank you. Whew. Sorry, guys. I got stuck in the invisible wall of the Netherland.
So we go up to level 4?
4? You should be going up to level 5.
Oh. I swear I haven't been at level 3 this whole time.
What?
I'm at level 3 right now.
Yeah, we're at level 3 now.
I'm okay with
hold
level
on.
5.
Let me double check that, okay? I'll be right back.
I'm okay with level 5.
Yeah,
I'm not if it makes it too easy.
Give me
Is
one
my-
sec.
Is my camera? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
No.
I don't see. Is my camera? Am I frozen on the screen?
You're flick. You seem to be. Wait,
Your head is
Moving.
tilted to the left and down, and
All right. I'm gonna jump off and then jump back on. Restart my
level
browser.
3.
Yeah.
Everybody else
You
is
could
level
just
3,
close
right?
it and reopen it. You don't have to jump.
Yeah, but I think I had a lot of stuff open beforehand, so I should have probably closed my whole browser and started fresh.
Eh.
Hey, where's the level? Where we level up at? I know there's a little thing for it. Where's that at?
Should be next to your on your character sheet where it says class and level. If you use the character mancer.
Nope, I read it right the first time. You guys going into dungeon level 2 should be level 5.
So when did we get level 4?
Right.
You should have hit level 4 when you went to dungeon level 1.
Wow.
I knew we were underpowered for this stuff. And we still kicked arse.
Some of us could have done a little better. A little less impulsively.
Yeah, but guess what? Fireball!
We're going down 2 levels. All right. Or up 2 levels. Next.
I'm not frozen.
So we get to level twice. Oh my gosh. Oh.
So what level are
we? Know what to do.
What level are we now?
5.
5.
Right?
5.
It's a whole new world, guys.
It's a whole new world.
Yep, you just get to skip right over level 4.
Difficulty class.
Yeah, we had such we garnered so much wisdom in our endeavors here. It just makes sense.
There are defeat. How do I want to go?
Defeat.
No. Grappler.
Yep. Once the wizard gets fireball, people around start taking note.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Do they though?
It's kind of a rite of passage.
Nice. I think I'm going grappler.
I love that for Tusker.
Mm-hmm. I think isn't that how I wrote my the character for the other thing? I think that was the feat I gave. I should open up my PDF. Anyway, let's see, where's that?
Yeah, I'm checking my.
Correct.
Let's see.
So I'll tell you what. Instead of having several minutes of dead air, we're just going to call this good now for this session, and we will start next session with you at 5th level, exploring level 2.
Okay.
All right.
That'll be fine.
So
we're level 5.
Gonna go ahead and wrap it up.
Very well.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up. We're mummies.
All right, so fun session tonight, I hope. We'll go ahead and start you signing off in reverse order. So, George, since you're at the bottom now after you dropped and came back, you go first.
All right, I'm George. I play Tyree. I try to keep these guys alive by not rushing into things, but we still blow up.
Brawler.
So it's just kind of funny that they blow up anyway. But yeah, wish we got to go more further, but hey, I think we might have made an ally in some way, which could help us later on because these temples are big, and we might have need of the Earth people in the future. Who knows?
Okay, Ken, the culprit.
Hey, just trying to spice things up, and I get in trouble for touching a door. But we can't open curtains. Oh. Anyway, it was fun. Good time. Not enough
right,
killing, but all right.
Well, Valen had a shitty night. He's gonna go back to his longbow that Ventry made him next time. So, because his crossbow's sucking today.
All right, Kat.
I'm Kat. Finnegan did fine. Don't touch doors. Danger doors.
Yeah, bad. Danger.
Don't touch it. Just let it be.
Danger, Will Robinson.
All right, Daniel.
Oh no,
You are on mute.
It's just
We cannot hear you.
Check
can't hear
one. Okay.
yeah. There it
I'm
goes.
here.
There it goes.
Yeah, I kind of learned my lesson this time, and I'm trying to behave. Tusker took my place. Thank you, Tusker, for making.
Darn it, Tusker.
Somebody has to keep it exciting.
you guys are danger
I
men.
agree. So I was like,
I think I'd rather you went behind the curtain instead.
Right? I tried.
so I'm glad we went down a level though, because we went up 2 levels. Yeah. So next time we will be rocking the house. That's
Rocking the house.
Rocking the house.
Okay, Mando.
I'm Mando Matt, playing Morden, the dwarven wizard who is really starting to question his life choices with this party.
For good reason.
Hey, level 5, I've got Fireball. Guess what? I don't care how big the room is. I said I cast Fireball.
Wow.
All right.
And make sure we're not in there. It'd be nice, though.
I'll think about it.
All right, and I'm Darren Drader. I'm the GM of this ridiculous outfit here. Speaking of which, we will be adding another game using mostly the same crew. Coming up in a week and a half on Monday, same time, 4 p.m. Central. 4 p.m. Pacific, which is what, 6 o'clock your time?
6 p.m. Central Standard, 5 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah. So join us then for Reign of Discordia, space opera, but it's built on 5e. So you will recognize the mechanics, but a lot of things will be new.
It ain't over till the space opera lady sings.
Ba-dum-bum.
So aside from that, if you want to research Reign of Discordia is available as a PDF and a printed book through Darren Drader Designs, which you can find at least the PDF you can find at DriveThruRPG. Look for it under either Reign of Discordia or Darren Drader Designs. Or you can pick up the printed book, Reign of Discordia, from lulu.com, because that's how we're doing our print on demand. So with that said, if there's anybody here who has not subscribed and has not given us a like, please do so. If you had a good time, if you're still with us, I'm assuming you didn't have a terrible time. With that said, we will see you again in about a week with our other campaign, Odyssey of the Dragon Lords. So, that said, see you next time.